Yebema DVL ya adwuma 24/7 the same for pos. Enti ya titi beko adwuma no pa no wotwe 8 hours ebebo no 9 enwumre no wapon. Na Captain Smart akọ no 9 akosi 12 a.m. 8 hours. Captain Smart airport na some million people. 12 a.m. ABC anopa 8 a.m. Enti se we ya adwuma no pa mane ha because na do betuma nya adwuma. We nya adwuma anwumra mane ha because ahomachi betuma nya adwuma.
A few moments later.
Let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in Parliament saying we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it.
24-hour economy. Yes, say ya. John Mahama ni ndisi ya dwe hu ya kwa actually. Na yebema passport officer ya adwuma 24/7 no break. Yebema DVL ya adwuma 24/7 the same for pos. Enti ya titi beko adwuma no pa no wotwe 8 hours ebebo no 9 enwumre no wapon. Na Captain Smart akọ no 9 akosi 12 a.m. 8 hours. Captain Smart airport na some million people. 12 a.m. ABC anopa 8 a.m. Enti se we ya adwuma anopa mane ha because na do betuma nya adwuma. We nya adwuma anwumra mane ha because ahomachi betuma nya adwuma.
A few moments later.
Let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in Parliament saying we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it.
24-hour economy. Yes, say ya. John Mahama ni
ambassador, the ambassador of US, that is a Ghana ambassador to US, now tells us that Sedinam Tamaklu was arrested on the 7th of January. Now listen very carefully. But he reports to the people of Ghana on the 15th of January of the arrest.
Okay.
Hoping 9 days. Within that 9 days, an accomplice of Sedinam Tamaklu is arraigned before the Court of Appeal and granted an appeal bail pending appeal. What do you tell me? These are some of the circumstantial issues we look at it. Now the point is, whether it is Mr. Oforiatta or whether it is myself, Aaron, and I had served in the government, I need to account for it. But you see, you check the circumstances and you ask yourself, can this person be given a fair trial? On the matter of Ken Oforiatta, some of us have been so consistent that whether Oforiatta is in this country or not, the laws of the Republic, the Constitution 1992, grants the prosecutor or the prosecution the power to even proceed with the case in absentia of Ken Oforiatta. If there is no evidence of that sort or there is no example of that sort, Sedinam Tamaklu is an example. And so why do we wait and say that somebody is in the US and cannot come and such person cannot be arraigned? We're in this country and we told you that the special prosecutor is playing a dilly-dally type of politics with the Ken Oforiatta matter. Because you file for Interpol red alert without even filing charges against the person, certainly it will bounce off. It bounced off. The point is, should Ken Oforiatta come back to the country? For me, Aaron, I will agree that he should. But let us look at the circumstances within which the MPP appointees or appointees of the SWAL government has been treated. When you are leaving Governor Siama, when you are leaving Kessela Toforsen, when you are leaving the Saglemi matter, when you are leaving all the NDC matters, and be chasing Wuntumi, and Wuntumi has to sleep in cells for over a week, and you tell me that you are treating that person fairly. You give a bail condition of 800 million Ghana cedis, my brother. To be justified, though. To be justified. What are we looking for? There is a country we are building. Now, my brother says that Gabi is being known, was known in the former government as a prime minister. I'm sure he reads the constitution, he has the constitution. There is no portfolio of that sort. But if he is ascribing Gabi as a prime minister, the basic question everyone will ask is, how would he even ascribe Ibrahim Mahama? Ambassador, the ambassador of US, that is a Ghana ambassador to US, now tells us that Sedinam Tamaklu was arrested on the 7th of January. Now listen very carefully. But he reports to the people of Ghana on the 15th of January of the arrest.
Okay.
Hoping 9 days. Within that 9 days, an accomplice of Sedinam Tamaklu is arraigned before the Court of Appeal and granted an appeal bail pending appeal. What do you tell me? These are some of the circumstantial issues we look at it. Now the point is, whether it is Mr. Oforiatta or whether it is myself, Aaron, and I had served in the government, I need to account for it. But you see, you check the circumstances and you ask yourself, can this person be given a fair trial? On the matter of Ken Oforiatta, some of us have been so consistent that whether Oforiatta is in this country or not, the laws of the Republic, the Constitution 1992, grants the prosecutor or the prosecution the power to even proceed with the case in absentia of Ken Oforiatta. If there is no evidence of that sort, or there is no example of that sort, Sedinam Tamaklu is an example. And so why do we wait and say that somebody is in the US and cannot come and such person cannot be arraigned? We're in this country and we told you that the special prosecutor is playing a dilly-dally type of politics with the Ken Oforiatta matter. Because you file for Interpol red alert without even filing charges against the person, certainly it will bounce off. It bounced off. The point is, should Ken Oforiatta come back to the country? For me, Aaron, I will agree that he should. But let us look at the circumstances within which the MPP appointees or appointees of the SWAL government has been treated. When you are leaving Governor Siama, when you are leaving Kessel Atoforsen, when you are leaving the Saglemi matter, when you are leaving all the NDC matters, and be chasing Wuntumi, and Wuntumi has to sleep in cells for over a week, and you tell me that you are treating that person fairly. You give a bail condition of 800 million Ghana cedis, my brother. To be justified, though. To be justified. What are we looking for? There is a country we are building. Now, my brother says that Gabi is being known, was known in the former government as a prime minister. I'm sure he reads the constitution, he has the constitution. There is no portfolio of that sort. But if he is ascribing Gabi as a prime minister, the basic question everyone will ask is, how would he even ascribe Ibrahim Mahama?
Young two mano or no go jina doom chey and a young two mano and will go munga aqua Jimmy. Young two mano or no go jina doom chey and a young two mano and will go munga aqua Jimmy. Young two mano or no go jina doom chey. And young two mano and will go munga aqua Jimmy.
They said, Adia Ghana for be brain, Nana Kufa be a foreign minister for all the years, and Nana Kufa be served as foreign minister and Minister of Defense. He didn't take salary from government, he didn't take per diem. You won't get one person in NDC to say that. Yes. For the 8 years or 7 years, sir, Ken Oforiatta served as finance minister. He didn't take per diem, he didn't take salary. I'm telling you. Check it, go and check. Ken Oforiatta was not on salary. Per diem, I saw be too kind. Ken Oforiatta didn't take per diem from government. Now one person in NDC, not even President Mahama. President Mahama, Edu baby, and Nana Akufo-Addo can say, "Oh man, I didn't say anything. I can't say, you know, there was some argument."
Yes.
Nana Akufo-Addo, can say, on Pebim, John Mahama, Koma Akufo-Addo warning, so Nimno than Sakani Risika. I'm telling you, that is how hungry these NDC people are. That is how evil they are. And almost soil, but who said Ghana, no, because of our level of ignorance, we celebrate criminals and we crucify noble men. I want you to listen to it again. Say Ghana, because of the level of ignorance, no, we celebrate criminals and we persecute noble men in Ghana. Like our NDC wouldn't have the audacity to tarnish the image of Ken Oforiatta. I want you to know, sir, Ken Oforiatta, sir, funeral homes here. Funeral home, one of them. Very it's for Ken Oforiatta.
Oh, can a year funeral home, yeah, you don't know about 2 whole year.
Funeral homes, the biggest is for Ken Oforiatta. And he didn't own it when he was in government. Data Bank, one of the best financial institutions in the whole of Africa, it has been rated the best financial institutions in Africa. It be or South Africa, it be or Nigeria, and Ghana. It belonged to Ken Ofori-Atta before we came into government. Ken Ofori-Atta has insurance companies. So this is a young man who has toiled with his own sweat and blood. You see Nisika the finance MPP party or Brian MPP opposition. It is such a person. Until say NDC4, make a chair President Mama, any Ninuamu. Said your my dreams so be good Ken Ofori-Atta Nana Akufo-Addo Besha NDC4 no Nana Akufo-Addo omo de Galamsey omo de Cathedral omo de Begu Nufi. Investigations have shown that not one city was missing. Omo Begu Sisila da Paunfi omo Beka say ko millions of Ghana cedis ne dollars we onifie up to now FBI for bamu ye hu hwe na NDC4 officials omo de omo ba abemo anso omo nyiska me pese me catch President Mahama say Nana Akufo-Addo 8 years of serve your Ghana no one ton Ghana bauxite ama ni nua bia inso your man panyin bi wo no ma enko gi Ghana bauxite ni ama ni nua enye court na reverse na Nana Akufo-Addo nua bia ni ho a when tua ne workers snake contribution anke betimi de na koje Nana Akufo-Addo nua bia amfa ne company anko gi loan 380 million Ghana cedis ama merchant bank any UT bank and go Nana Akufo-Addo nua bia ni wo yes Nana Akufo-Addo ba abem no wan beton black voter yeah the biggest mining concession money nua bia Nana Akufo-Addo didn't do that. Sa ajapade no Nana Akufo-Addo even this time around under 1 year mobile no precious mineral marketing which are gold for reserve, gold for oil. These were the brainchild of Dr. Bawumia. And so what is his experience? It is because of chronic catastrophic project. What is say I don't go about that? Omoko fa soul aggregator bia ifenu Bawa. It really sa Bawa rock. Yeah, investigation that who are the owners. So I'm really President Mahama. I'm telling you, Bawa, go and investigate and find out if they don't relate. They have no relation. Me say go and find out. In Ghana, no. Because of our level of ignorance, we don't read. The mafians will continue to loot. They are the ones that we praise in public. And those who, out of their own volition, never, he was not on salary.
All right, Ebusia, Memamu Adjo, Memamu Aha, Memamu Akwaba, at the bar political zone. So, ne area Thursday, I had the Anopa, and so Mr. Ghana, and a man for Fruby, so no. Time no calling him Kakra. Memamu Akwaba, Bill, more da me so me live here, mobile me. No credit kusie area because edu de dene edu anibere so de a na esese ye maye ne yeden because Christ so mukra na say the violent ticketed by force anunti adwuma na MPP adwuma na ene yegu so a yedi ho dwuma enne na yedi kan no ye de aseda be ma ogbo ade atonsu amowie nyame se ode ne hunu mobro nadom ede adom menu yetenkwam techremada abodwem na moja edi emu afrusane enye yesika ne yenim de bi enye ya ho ofe bi nemu your frɛ ya adom akwa no de adom yen anunti se ne wote ase a na ya adom bi na ama we yeden wote ase makane say wie no na me de nchia kese pa ebema His Excellency former President Nana Akufo-Addo wona wo yere onyankopon enhyira mo me de da me mpai boy ya me boma na ado ne se Nyankopon hyira no with nkwatenten ne apomuden na ontena se kakra na onhwe adwuma obeyeye na ohu a ema ne kra akoma ento ne yam because minia they are ye na ekufu ado no pe ansa na meko bibie mu no onim say ye president ya ye abuse no tini pa president ya ye abuse no in our republic na do danko ekufu ado hwe sometimes I no be doing say Mahama was abused but no it wasn't onim the entia most of Mahama neama oye no they were self-inflicted neama onwa ne neama wanye ne ye ne nsam keka ne na anamon bi otutu ye eni peja na de ne kodu den e kodu something so no me gidi say me no me enu ne na ya te sa de we da achembe ma welcome ya te bibi omo odwanfunu sebe mama men clarify we enye MPP ni bi ene frɛ Mahama odwanfunu nti sa wote se obi aka bibi e de afa John Mahama ho se odwanfunu a enye didi atem eya asɛm a ɔno a John Mahama ne de yɛ den e de describe no ho omientie ni ye pa se ye ka Mahama odwanfunu a enye MPP ni bi mafia welcome enye MPP ni bi ene de to John Mahama so se oyo odwanfunu daabi muntie ni ye eyo no ankasa John Mahama no ene o se anesefo sorry a omusi minti omoka omoko demonstration a teacher for sorry omoko demonstration anesefo sorry a demonstration doctor for sorry a demonstration aban nyuma ye for sorry omuso omoko demonstration no sa ne short span ye ode ade we no we hunu demonstration ma se say no kra no tese mudede na amoye no tese onti yepo enu nti o say Ghanaians must stop their purposeless lamentation. Ghana for mu dream hododo more complain dodo. Na complain no kra more complain say munya kane ande mu no nyina so bi ani so. Kane an bo na amose akosoro no nyina so bi ansi so. National Health Insurance Card na amose anya adwuma na mo ye hu dede gu ono Mahama so nyina to bi ani so ono Mahama say there. He has developed the dead goat syndrome. Tienye, John Mahama say, and nam demonstration, any niyama mo ye inti no Mahama no, we develop what we call the dead goat syndrome. Wadani odwanfunu. And untinya MPP ni bi, and a cofre John Mahama odwanfunu. Me can we dear sisu say, the ananado fair muno. John Mahama cannot even take a quarter of it. And it is evidence. The most intolerant president we can ever find. John Mahama. John Mahama na soba program as ne be man fans, ne be a man fans here. Who hold the briefs, I then be man fans, ne be a man fans. Nane Kufuado was vilified. Like Papa Wiche said, Juma ye did teen and adron. Me se me call Ghana, Mokaya, Sada na me ye live. Me said that pan me yes live. Me se mo be kaya na mo Ghana, that was 2022. Na sa time na Ghana ye ding. Charlie, Petro, Bibia Koko Kosoro, 2022. And I went to Ghana. And I was just doing my regular live here. Me de campaign in my MPP. Now, Sada no more, those of you who follow me, Mokaya, na we are wumu pa Ghana. Ena menam kwan so say me share that yes me here live. Ena in my trekking mind and me share that car say hey na na Kufuado amemo yi die na awia no kra bo different. Na omo agye di say tie ni asem sometimes as am can say NDC a demonic party enye di atemu nkrofo no he so long as they get power they don't care what gets missing. They don't get what destroys. Asemu amekan and na show me. And penifo no mote nkwankwa nua na se boda me ne ade eji tumu se o ampa Akufo Addo ba ye awia na no den dodo awia no bododo Akufo Addo na ma awia na no aye den ampa. You are laughing. It's not a laughing matter. Yes, awia na no aye den no Akufo Addo nti e na awia na aye den ano aye den. And they believed it. Mafia all three. But the moon name the way I NDC for Satan Ghana for you know. The way that these days almost Casano. And so should we vote for MPP? Only the you, but besides so should we vote for MPP? Who cares? Yeah. Me aha me tea Canada na me tea. We Endra adi we friend popcorn so so one. Endra me tea me se me nka me titi studio aye de tenana me bie ba ko ano me win free. Me juice na wahi we an kwala juice de ba me no na me pe box juice na wahi me wi a menom enra ene na nso se den me won kwan kakra wo ho em se me fufu kakra me wi a metumi aka atomu adi me stew kakra bi so e hye ho enra me baba ne no amo e mo no kakra gu ayi rice cooker no mu ntime didi ntime nyame na wo ye mi o NDC ni a wo hwe me ne enyame na wo ye mi o. You are not doing me. No, I have a catch him says, so should we vote for MPP? No, vote for NDC and keep dying. Vote for NDC and let them deplete your gold. Vote for NDC and let them kill your spirit. Vote for NDC and let them destroy the education of your children. I don't care. Remember, school. I don't give a F. And family home. That government pay will be also. Me papa ba omi anokra me onu ntina metie ya me ye dede me kamu aye yi no kra me nda ne payroll so ye ka wo mo aba omi atui omo ka Felix me nka ho nti you are not doing me eni bie na maba buruchire be hu ani bie na me hu de esesa oman e na me pese de esesa oman ni bi ba Ghana na sese eburuchire be ba Ghana na ye His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene na nado amemu omu lane further I never umi apeso be page mu de kosoro intine ma me joining we MPP and I'm a better na akasa. Don't think I'm here because I'm hungry to find something to eat. No. Ebia me catch them say answer na me mo be hu me wa I mean Chairman Drew, thank you. Mo be hu me say make politics no. Mo am open mo ko YouTube mo be hu me nyom. Me start born nyom yendo. There is no serious artist in Ghana. Thank you, Chairman. There is no serious artist in Ghana. Me Felix, me ne nye juma. Sa akodi KK Fusu, wine Reggie Rockstone, wine Stone Boy. Tama na me jina so me hit stages na me kill numbers no. Na Stone Boy still a makola ketwa because Stone Boy papa Samini and na ye me nigga. Inti me nyo bi ya attention na me pe. Monshwa dia de pa ko she to krum boy now jeje hono me ana meti hey that the lumba me ana meti hey me na ye frame me ni Felix appear slim flex na frame flexi the godson ntinye dia medi. There is no Ghanaian artist what toured the Caribbean than I have toured the Caribbean. Listen to it carefully. Ghanaian artists be anywhere, including Stoneboy, Shatawale, no one. How many times no matter Caribbean country be akwe Stoneboy apart from Jamaica and 1 or 2 places? How many Caribbean countries have you seen Stoneboy perform on? But me, I've done it all. Trinidad, wine, Cuba, and I'm perform here. Jamaica, my perform Jamaica crowd, my course, member Ghana. Time at 2016, from 2013 to 2016, I'm member Ghana no because of Muhammad. Muhammad member ya me time member Ghana. Now, that's a way. If I go to a vacation and I'm a carbon thing. Until whoever comes to me and you are listening to me, don't think say we are here because say obi mo obi ska and also obi person obi this ska. Maybe I'm a catch them. Sometimes some of you don't even know how I feed. Sometimes obi know how I even manage to even take care of these kids that are brought to this world. And it has nothing to do with politics. I want you guys to understand that. I need to say baha. Na ye de credibility ya nyom ye dwuma ye bibia to ha. Na ye se ye ka asem a kire wo a. Gidi se ye no kre ma metena se me bi twa wotoro. Na metena se me betwa otro. Ade na make asa. Hwe. John Dramani Mahama the other day na make kind of video mu say well who the minds of Ghanaians. And he plays according to that. Ade na make asa. Or not say opposition no. Otuye scammer Kevin Taylor every month. Nedjuma ne say umbedi ya papa nanado ene ba omi atem eno ano no. Na yetua Kevin Taylor ka say dia opebia no onfanye MPP for ontete yen dia ye no kre dia ye no kre onkeka ninina. Yenya obi ema ne support nsem hu na Kevin Taylor ekeka no. Eya na me de asem we dia dance here. The first day I call Kevin Taylor page so na matini din ba me obi a me born nyom sa na ma ni me like me politics nye me. Inti me take Kevin Taylor mitini din magazine Vanam thank you. Now one day na me who say Kevin Taylor is live and I me click here so. Sada na me call ye na oka say Ken Oforiata a transfer $52 billion to $52 billion. Edi a free Ghana commercial bank. Edi a koto account bimo. In fact, first when I heard it, I said, how? That cannot be possible. The best thing for me to do is to check the assets of Ghana Commercial Bank. I'm not talking about Bank of Ghana, Ghana Commercial Bank. Arehu seme woman says, "Sa time na no mokasa na Ghana sebio ye sika ye GDP kran na ndu sa 52 billion na oyeden all can." In fact, na ye minya kakra and I'm a student of research. And until me started say me research. And you know, I found out say the whole commercial bank, Ghana Commercial Bank, no, omo asset, omo dine, omo bibia de bomo in 17 million. In 17 million. Nye billion no, in 17 million. As at that time. Into one na me betro ye say, no. Tale, you are lying. And no, umu jama mane ko ye. No, Sanko can say, oh, no. Onim say, Nana Akufo-Addo sebio ontiapo inti gabi ochre da ko na era ne o man no kura evidence on the doctor kura kasani adam say inti na I was expecting say obi a wo ka no kura Kevin Taylor asem na make you wo teleprompter and I say wo screen na obetumi the evidence ato so there wo ka evidence no wo the evidence na beto so enuanom Mijina program nothing na Kevin Taylor page envelope say brown envelope be this is a free Ghana buy a document where a doctor's document. I was expecting this guy to open it. He didn't open it. He only showed an empty envelope or an envelope with nothing in it and told people say okura Nana Akufo-Addo medical records just say Akufo-Addo to me performing to say you know yeah, the Gabi Ochredako and a Rane Ghana. And I'm more money, me man of Bokiti. Me started saying me fire Kevin Taylor. Oh, who ya no blockade me? Kevin Taylor, who ya and no blockade me. I didn't give up. I feel ye be who ya. Bloggers so TNA NDC. Eton MPP and another the bloggers, just ordinary bloggers. Blogger on politics. I say, you're for about you for be free, your friend free maybe on an app so on politics. I say, Ubisan say, how do we find GDP? Onim GDP. Ubisan say, who pays the country? Onim which office cry it's here by do my for Onim. Preferima say, and Ubisan say, what is article? ABA 88, what does it talk about? Ubisani say, what are the seven strong indicators or 7 strong macroeconomic indicators of every country? Frima na oni, and then na oni. But yet, Tom Sebi MP Pinin Anado Edema say Omonteteno. Na Obana be whom Colankets and Ketsia Omon mo brada. Sebium Prebiasa, a binomo roya drossia, Ubehus a bini Sebi Tarimu. Ebi din anado atem, edi deepa umiatem pa umiana on kasa or tinebe bidin or yenejuma. Ebi deepa umiatem. To the point that ko ebi by any friend G1 samokaya G1 bi nenim ya just twede timi be din anado atem se nanado ye chimpanzee abrante bi a wanya ne ba bi komi moni din ebusuenti pesa mekai omoyaw okogina adre konturumfi okogina konturumfi ho se konturumfi ne se nanado aboa no konturumfi no aboa adre no o se nanado. Edia na yamfanye nanado. Etoda na ye cry nanado supporters na yebu afu. Adena his family is not fighting. Why are they not saying anything? Man, this is a chill be that. Captain Smart could be a throw edigu military so military for fun for just 5 hours spend on more than a buy. Abranti be the bongo ideas. Police be ankofano, soldier be ankofano, or no one they create no because okokan kwasi asempa. Yamame Rebecca Kufuado who say onwo say oyebunini ye friend nanado yedi bunini. John Mahama, they called Nanado's wife say oyebunini or ye barren. All this happened here in Ghana. All this happened. Ye fro ba say obani yebuni or ye barren. All because of politics. John Mahama was benefiting from it, so he was happy. He didn't care. He didn't care. And then John Mahama be the idea also wow betchu. And then John Mahama be the idea also who express one case of amendment rights no crano or bema the IP address betchu. Now I blame Ghanaians. Adentia. I blame Ghanaians because number one, His Excellency Nanado, Ebra no ye Attorney General of Ghana, and na Opushi President Kufuor, and a criminal libel law and na etieti and semtrofo efa hudi so ye be repeal free ho. Nanado be ye president no said ye be ya semtrofo adwuma be koso kane na kabima minka bi ne be koso ntino. Or see a free BB right to information bill. Or the right to information bill by said there be a journalist, be a citizen, be a open no crave be a free BB mono. When ya yet now home NDC for bedada and say abai na obey tabunoa na eshawma untumi nka abai ho asem untumi ambassadorize abai and asa onka abai bone a oye obey free onimbo no onumbom empe media for asem. Nembom dia ochichere mradishe media fokete etietu omufa ahudie so edi omugu sabio trailer truck muso cover event no omumo na ye papa minuanom ebre na so menya me guest for no ha me mpese me delay on time bebre nti no memo omu ni na akwaba na yaka no emba koma akoye Mr. Hassan Adam Yarima. I hope that I got your name right, Mr. Hassan.
Yeah, you're right.
Is it Yarima?
Yeah, that's Yarima.
Yarima. Okay, Mr. Hassan Adam Yarima Abekayen sir. This week na kajam say many communication for don kwa na edi dwuma na ya assess your candidates ya onyame ya adom Saturday ya kwoto om so abai. Omu wie submission na o question na obetumi abisa na omo answer e de amaye. And Mr. Hassan, we want to thank you so much for joining us today. And I say most of the program will be conducted in Twi. So pardon me or forgive me if you don't see too much English flow in Facheme. Mi wia na me ba mi ankasa me mentor ba ko communication extraordinaire. Eba no communication mo ekuku da mo e Ghana ye MPPT ni communication e Ghana communication keke e Ghana odi mo akotene pa mi ankasa minipa Mr. Yao Adumako Befi ono so abeka yensa wa ha ene yene no ebe twetwen komo kakra afa eyeye aspirant ya onyame ya adomo a Saturday yakoto omo so abei mesra o se muma yenya akoma pa opepa na yen share page no obra o ma beka yensa yi na yentumi make our mind proper said be a Saturday ekoduru ho a yankwa nkoto anfom ana yankwa nkodi bone nti misa ya adoma ko mpacho me ma wo so akwa aba de ba program yi so
yeah Major Sumira na ho te sen
onyame adaro meja onyame adaro ma bibi aboko
Chairman Yamame, I'm happy to be with him this evening on your show. Just that I'm pleading either you start with me because I was in class,
okay,
but because of the hard to stop,
that's fine.
So if it wouldn't disturb my brother, I'll be pleased so that after doing some 30 minutes to 40 minutes, my brother will come into
that's fine.
Climax it.
That's fine. That's fine. Mr. Hassan, so that's the situation at hand. I believe he will join again. Mr. Adoma Koma, starting free also. Mr. Hassan at TSC and Tino Brenner Swan. 30 minutes here, for me. Na into mean for train komo kakra. Me pa twa pomu te say naturally. E dey na e koso bibia boko.
Onyameni edi ni yepa. Me ho den mo ada roma. Me te mo nka na ache.
Ane.
Em se na ye na mo nkrate no anso ye se mo frɛ me mu nyame. Ti mo fa nche me.
Pepe. Because me na me try san ka me no be ye ibi but na omo ka se woni doctor nam.
Oh, there be many doctor na ntida. Me philosophy ni say. Wono na ye pani. And in journalism, no, we have what we call prominence as an element of news. Okay. Yakoba be or no na light no danoso.
Danoso.
Inti edi na ose me kodi na chi na me nkwa kura bi ase. Se na be ya na ndodo ensen kwan.
Ensen kwan. I like that.
Ba be bia me nam bia na be bia onam bia na edi nkomo. Ene nyame adoma no pe se me sorry ya na me ko share ni ho. Me free one na me call lectures. Me free wa me pie me hu se mo free me na me dia me ka pie. Okay. But I can assure you, say, Ghana mine, Titu, Ashanti region where I come from. Nyamia Dom, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, in Kunimdia Bay India. When you would ye pass a free a Juada Chronos, oh, Fremi, and I say, your congrat. Nay, then Yamiati. He is a great man, and God has destined him to take us from this slavery. Yes. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Is the right choice.
Yo. Eja, what the communication mark ban politics so minim say why ya kwechire. Onyame ya adomo a Saturday delegates are faced with a choice. So utie commentaries are beba na nkofo ni bebre adwene ayentanta na omo se ye wo de ba omi aba ayento aba na de wo a wonam ground see. Is that the sentiment you get? Say, yeah, the Baumia bar, Omontuaba Mayana.
Minya yank one cassa, yes, the Baumia bar, yen tuaba. Rather, no, the amount for can I say? Yam pessumes you, yam panmo ya, yam pe will be a what the a, or the say, and tro and the 20 pass to say ni pow. Ah, Nasabi, ye nimas will be tre. Yet to a man who send your rollings, ebe say and so on, embra walk chrono. Ebe ye free edema akufo after akufo ba ye odi gentility be wura mu no na adomu nyina no mo ni adin ni ade omo say if you don't go that line emfa even 28 ye kosunyane no na kukwade wo all over the place then ye den the boys kutatuo niama kufo ye unassuming wo defeat no basa na kufuado as fast as he is he learned something from it into any alandru ya Alan Bob Pan and Crawford Diatemno, he calmed us was Munya Butre. That is not the way to go. 3 times he defeated Alan. And inti Kofua ba ya or the gentility by you know. A boy, Milson so betwaso. A Kufua the by number 4 free so papa and the idea by yet or the Mraya Juma ding. Mama Nimdian 1 year. And now man fear came on to me or mine say Anna Bessay or Yade. But ni nature no uyatem di free mono so daboko. Enti si anye nipa onu betimi asosidi kufo asosidi akufuado ene yewura eye akamelsa Ni akofa obi ono so obekai Rollins bro de bro yen. Dabida. Enti dia manfo dodo no aka no. Na da ya monhwe survey eba. Montie nia instant ya manfo ye social media TikTok ba omia ne ehia, ba omia ne ehia. Ada meboa. And into the issue say, yes, Baomia ma yan trouble, but no crampono, Baomia one penny, sir. Oh, he had to do what they are Juma.
Sir.
Papa no, Nehonia Madoson. So, we me say, a dear intina memory that yan trouble farmer Baomia. Oh, mammy, 1 week crano is shot. Nehunim dear Nehunyansa, Nenyama one a door so ten miracle meet me diaka, but me kakakra.
Kakakra,
a free among Ghana. Efa Europe bebia say yet traditional leadership and now political leadership and now say it be a corporate leadership. Say tidy efa nipa you be emotionally intelligent or wabotre wo twen e wa hobrasie ne resilient level no eso oya ne dia bania no aya oya din. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia among the contestants now he's number 1.
Okay.
Dr. Bawumia is number 1.
Okay.
Me book here, me tatra ni coach ami. My year me break I say, Mammy Kinka bin fanchero.
Can be.
Mammy Kinka bin chro. The most courageous, confident, compassionate, and effective leaders, especially in politics, are those who wield the quiet strength of a calm spirit. For true courage is not a reckless blaze, but a steady flame that remains composed when provoked, patient when pressed, and thoughtful when the world clamors for rashness. Calmness is the highest mastery of self. The steady hand on the tiller when waves rise high. The clear eye that sees beyond the storm. It is the silent partner of courage and confidence, moving with quiet precision and purposeful grace. Never with rashness or blind aggression. In calmness dwells the power to lead, to heal, and to build nations upon wisdom rather than destroying them through tempestuous folly. Nyame ni nyina say yamfa kokroko ni amem. Obi oye good leader no, asem no, oye din no amene so. So psychologists to back at you say, obi oye bold and confident no, or inner confidence, or inner calmness. One pray no, and that is Bawumia. That is the man Bawumia we are talking about. Santia will say,
okay.
Pacho utie me.
Oh, I'm Pacho Kasapa etiu
yes, say in politics. And also another quote from my own compilation. In politics, calmness is not weakness. It is wisdom under restraint. Resilience is not retreat. It is strength clothed in patience. While aggression may roll and violence may strike fast, they leave behind a trail of ruin, regret, and shame. But the leader who chooses composure over chaos and principle over provocation walk the higher path, where true power lies, not in the noise of battle, but in the discipline of peace. It also confirms the very nature of His Excellency, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And finally, let me quote another quote. His Excellency, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and I quote, Pacho, are you ready?
Hello? Yes.
And also, I quote from point 513 of my own philosophical quote. What say? The wise statesman moves with quiet strength, for he understands that humility is the highest form of confidence. He does not seek applause, for his conviction is rooted in purpose, not performance. Arrogance, by contrast, is the refuge of the insecure, the hollow noise of those who fear being seen for who they truly are. The shallow politician clothes himself in pride, mistaking showmanship for substance and visibility for value. In truth, the louder the boast, the greater the emptiness behind it. For only the unsure must shout to convince others of what they themselves do not believe.
Wow.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia What Saudi psychology? It tells you what wakukodreche ubia. Onya die nkogina bonten enka. Yeka compassion. He's a symbol of compassion. Obi a otimi ba famwa ni akwatafo didi. That is the man we are talking about. Obi a mebreba wo famu ni nsima yaka fa ne ho, he will never come out to na yempe we say ne pede. Enti Ghana has come to stay. Say nenu obi a de no ba no, say wenye the qualities of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, whether NDC MPP, one pe baby ntra. The patout yasiesa. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was your apprentice with very the very sense of humility that every good apprentice will need. 8 years in the trenches with the new Rechi, 8 years in governance, what the Abutresian, what combining academia, any political everything, and internal among the 5. Omunyina yempanyin fo obia ya omode me de ma ye bia no ebi kura me nuru omode so me ni minister da me nye contract da enti me nya nuru omo ho ebia na me smenya kura abo ayanyame asem baba wo me de watra wo mo abaye vice etu obia ono no wa bani akonya no aye dan ya twena ba kire in terms of experience waye oba ye Africa, Obia Dutum said the best vice president we have ever had. Ghana, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yes.
Menguma Bakua Mekre is about the Gen Zs. I'm writing a book about the Gen Zs. Because I've realized over the years, policy, we don't consider the generation. We don't consider Yakufu any Yakufuado. And especially with the intervention of Bawumia and Wamudia Ibiaba. So we shall lost generation from 1883. And the Bapim Yang Gen X. A yard the Bapim millennia for no wife for no. Now with the Namuana the Bapim Gen Z for no. Now with the Cogen Alpha, Gen Beta. And in 1939 for Ebeba a year Gen Gamma for no. A year digitalization. The Bawumia man ke so at the University of Ghana near Swahili. Yes, history. This man has come in and then Sukua work crasi Ashanti region through robotics. One with me ship. So I want man figures. One with me near before Mko Japan. And the papa will say there. And we are say or maybe a mono. And the Padua Yamia says or no time ma. Jagana any Bawumia. Over the years after independence, Oko Hospital as you Okad. Near the Entersonaki and Sanya de Cope. This man comes and through digitalization, you migrating all records onto computer. NDC comes and no mass idea question. And now, for some popular baby, you say, sir, a year interoperability about Miadeba no excellent. And then Mama Kojina baby, you say national identification. A year professor of Atefa, any year about Mia, a cabo Mia, a year superb. Everything about me and any sisters or bayano, a dear nepiniho, including drones, and yet me didn't row at the concrass here.
Sir,
and Papano, apart from say, what by your vice president, he has established and distinguished himself. He had no campaign, and some the Omu can be yes, a bokun tokwa, Papa Otian Tatia Krausro, and so we as the channel. Election tea. Nyamia dom obetra fie bakunto kwa wane ho enempo de eto IGP tuo na Africa Ghana fo nkai Bawumia betra se economy na mehwe no se ya nhwe yie ni amomod na ma ya mfa ye gold no anheje a emwa enti no what the gold ya your friend say gold for oil buy and said about Bawumia beba no na Ghana since independence your tons of gold they won na 7 tons. In a twinkling of an eye, Bawumia had this idea by a pet. Go that it mean as at the time when Bawumia ever chrono. Minia na a year 30.5. And then this is for by and can through crying 30.6. As well as I have 18.6. Until the other answer 12% from where we are going. Over this Ghana phone Kai Bawumia. What did her kind? Baomia mo si economy ontimi nya ne ade ademokeka mo nsama na nya yi nyina no. Ne time and Baomia yenim yie se sanka bia abrochira we ana Ghana ye we Saudidi usika de mawa odi bi tuaka odi bi tua danka odi bi mabusiafo a ne abeka odi koto bank no and no any yet the money that has been deposited.
Exactly.
The money that has been deposited. So and then this buy ya must dollar about for me. And then your time na ye 38.7. Mobile ye a swaba 8.9. Meaning say among for your being pony be a coto. And the cocoa for 6 months in your mokada. Yentia mokada. Etibaumia, the record no, it stands distinct. Your mokafan who be a nyamia don, nyami asaba umiati. Again, your obesia ye, party in particular. Young Koyadumako Befina, sorry, I mean comic constituency. A yomukan will be near bay, entiatrimodia. Ministers be the boy, yeah, nyamia sa, among his own Kodika Japuchino. Baumia Swanyanisa.
Sir.
Na ya dabinia nyame koma ba omia keke sapon wonyina ba bia nham pipi atade da and the rolling time now che cocoa board mama nchira na chi
yo
kupo ba no do ba to okoye de obeyo ho me ni tato global the defending war thank God me ni tato sina ye di ba omia chi abrahu sam ni se papa yi o fra me so ne mba ya adwuma kufu adu nti pamo me ni how now di ala na chi Odi akufuado anisa ko wiase a akufuado baaye osia boniduo no odu akwacha GMPC obo anipa ben ani brenti ukrom ofri suta beposo osia fedi ofri ofin so tumfo mfama wa mfam wa no akotuetu ofin so fo kase no tumfo atem ma ohima odi wachi yatu no na obi a wo no otumfo ayi wa ma wo no otimi kra ni ye ho yeso obi di abna osiasare whoa, second time, and yam yadmaku if you are quote me and quote me everywhere. Me to one addition say ya wa mwamia. Na me dear Nikakon Reverend Santianchi, become no antiama buzia, and ye buy ye buy and a jam, ye call me Debbie Danquamo, and a jotimi coy. O Sran Wabam fear yaw, Miss Row, Kojami, Namino call any reci, ye namania ye campaign. Ye buy 5 years, Monsieur the Parliament, I'm seeing you about, maybe by me my way. On per contract be mammy. Jania Hantanya by you and Katem say, call how a kumsi on my contract.
Wow.
Deputy Finance Minister.
Wow.
And now so by Miameboa. Now what's the snap say? A young then and the nipa that's a 4. A year American for Yata, your Deputy Finance Minister. I mean, anti ye div you command, more young Kono, and Nutabota Baumia.
Aye.
All on come a year greater cry, a going in a few. Usuma boni ene niema me se ba omia so oba LGBT obetwam eti wo awuni nachi no nyame beko ama no
yes obetwam
we ba mo we oba o wudi ntrumu o nyame nti ba omia inshallah obetwam enu nti wanya tan ba omia wanya tan e dia na ba omia ye dia ba omia ye ne so obepaja Ghana emra ye pa mema gina na obi adwane ba omia ko gina ho you and I were not there. Ya nyini se samre do yesremni ya nyini se samre do ekramoni and wodi ni image wodi begina ma kufuado enti samre no na sabe mpanifo a contest obi ase ba omia de enhunu so bida ba ade prienti no ene aden but one thing is certain I remember say your university Commonwealth yes there are few and we are many say any are you for no nyantokwa school authorities no so omo mu ye dede no there are few. But then last minute one more yen cry no. Akoye bibi te say no obi kun wa bone twade efe no nam no opebo de abo. No opebo de abo. Eniema mienu a sa nipa na wo ye dede nyina no. Baako wani adisifo na kwayi say wo mo the security for beboa no no mo ni ye de aye dede. Menua ye frantoma pa enti ye kodi agro mfutrum. They shouldn't take Baomia's leniency. As a ja of mine who don't Otimino Casa Yintum no, it was mere. Obin Casa Putuan, and put what is their buried job. That also me, one secret back on say, one medical declare or the saying Obedika declare abano. So the be make create confusion. And also no, and now you can watch some the actual media. And penny for all the quarters, Yamoma ya aware.
Correct.
Baumia has been chosen. Now the end one say, Yakosaria na Baumia, man prison force, wo free same cramofon trouble. Now Christopher Mukasa and Wuno. They have forgotten say yes to Christo. O free German for one buy Rahel. Bible munyina ba bien wo nyamede nipa dodo. Nyamede nipa kwan na ya adwuma. De nipa mo de nipa susu ho na nyamede ya adwuma.
Sir.
Yes, kufo asad you are saying otumfo aboyedua ntiantimi ni akonya kufo bedi koi. Yes, o kufo ado kra de onu kra de ne nom ye wona se wabedi ko. And into the more they come out of perceived negative against kufo Baomiano, the more na shame crying. Also last minute ya yebekoi. And ne onyankopon abie bran champion ano. Wa bie kwabra Japan ano. Kese de omo sidi gu kana Japan so say we ntro for fere na kogu papa enu ase. O ti ase. And then tokwa no akoye kwabra Japan ni what is say mini abra champion against kana Japan. Baomi say Bible say apim betu to nifa. Apim betu to benkum. Na do ani de behwe. Nto ando osi control finisu ma ani mani. Na we kwa de Baomi o sanke kotua vatima no na kwa bedi part ni no man nanim. Osa ke ko tuavat edimano enti nsam de mo atitibi ene ade ye mu bi no edrumre bi me ko radio na me ka NDC fo no so mbebaje so no munsa nanso papa no masua ne me bra firi Baomi ho akwansi ne wura enti campaign ye nyina no decency had been our hallmark ti ade ne ade pa no beba ne NDC fo na ekohia
sa pepe
esa sampani fo na ya aka nyina no dedeba kokoba di nyina krobofo ma ye wi a be hia wo na mom se ne binum kota akire kobo a NDC fo no part we wunya bani ntia no da obra benya ho mfaso ana benya ho eno na akutia binum no mo amo kobo NDC fo ama bi ba carbon tin sa sumasi na bu aye wo na atoshe o won sam ti say yi wo otuwei ken kansam Anthony Wasakoto, doctor. O ma on ne yin ntam say eji na japade baba ne di kan win wonu so awuo. Na tose. Ti na japade nyina.
Yo.
On namu Gambocho of all people and politics nyina economy. Minister for local government say ayi de common fund the agye fru nsem ye de amoba na bonabaso. Wo bua ma elusui. And na utri so say wo mpeba omia. Ye nyame na yi sa nwira no frim. Nyame yi nwira no frim. God is sifting the wicked ones from the good ones.
Yeah, correct.
Empire niebo. Papa ni yonkunimdiefo. Nyame ehira no. Na ho brase wadwini hwe kan ani swade hu na wo enkabo mu owo na me say Baomia no wo ka me 100% asantini. Ya donu kura che be bia. Na wo nkrofo bi omutini na nam ho no ba wu mu kumase a obi kro ho no mu a ono na asante wo mu ye 15%. Ye komu a and I don't want my family to be tagged as tribal bigot.
Thank you.
I don't want my family. Yania yedi Baomi achini ye kire say party no sunsum no di achi. Yam party we no yatia no. Na ye yi bafo akotonom. Na ye yi donkwa fadwonom. Na ye yi aramponsanom. Na ye yi Professor Duboahinom. Na ye yi
Menkanom.
Ye kofonom. Na ye yi mpanimfo ateta Victor Usunom.
Yes.
Ye yi David Dankwanom no. Na ye yi mumu de dumbie abai faka bonom LD Dombo tolon na ani mpanimfo oti ase mpanimfo a eka ho
there be it is sample for we ni na MPP for na tolon na no ni
ye raba omia papa kra so no ka ho bi.
Okay.
How do you tell us about the UP tradition without mentioning Momoni Baumia? Momoni Baumia, Jato Kalio. It's on fire be. It did not mean People's Party, no, everyone by MPP. In Chia, dear, kind, they are our brothers, all the back Christo Sumua. Maybe a 7-day Adventist. In Tiamami Lotris Mani. The record, Mr. Onyanko Ponche Diampon, Katre, a year prophet Abraham, said Ibrahim. Yaya bekan Abraham. Was say, Wumu and Namunti and Ishmael. May you me my dear free, Namabusian so may you free Isaac. And so and Ishmael mu and a prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One mubaye and a yen so anabisa a Jesus Christ. Yes, free mubaye. Muslims are our closest brothers. Now, I won't count Kura here, won't count Babu here, no contra baby now cancer. Baumia is our own. Waja Juma, Wabua, Wobin Kokamian Baumia Papa Kura, Baumia Papa Day. So a Yaman prison to Koya Ba, and then Namua, Edu Wabe, Kwame Kruma, or Baya or to try him for Koya Sansa Muno. Aya, one more winning. Now, yet then I'm more contested from Pom watching baby Amudia. Momo can phone Kruma against Debbie Dankwa. Come on. Come on. And Kruma, I am for someone as so a man who fitted in young Kruma, or Banana and Yaginipe, and the man perceived people then. And even now, very enlightened. Or two women or the imposu. And it's a passano, Sabaumia papa and Timia and defectia kiwi. Nasa nuntina muko jinakadia, and Yakufado knew of Nimpon any Eronoforiata. And Kruma said that an interior minister, and no man could be dankwa, on one bushani. And so I could find the Yaginisa. 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 Where put your Mayakum on one in here? Dr. Dankwa. On one in here, the Nukotumu. Our condemned cells. Baumia de Yabubi, ya no Baumia, ye Jare Baumia, ya Dabaumia, or no young form of or Junior kind. Then this Wadi Unu song. Inshallah, when you remember, aye.
Amen.
Mammy, tell me, you can't Sinami uncle letters.
Me bacho you, me da sepa, Mr. Adumako Befi for the history or the Amayen. Mamintie, my brother Hassan Sokakra. Hassan, I will take your question from this angle. I'm presuming or I'm thinking you are either Muslim or from the north, one of them, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
You are Muslim, good. Our brother Yawaduma
Hassan, Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, honorable.
Okay.
Oh, it's been a long time.
That's true. That's true. Hope you're great.
It's time we met. But we'll meet after the victory, inshallah.
Certainly. We should meet at the campaign office on Saturday.
I will go to church, but I'll be the first person to cast my vote. And after church, I'll come to the campaign office.
All the best. All the best.
Oh, yes.
So, Adumako Befia can send me be pray wa in yate history or the Amaye. And you people have a stake in this party. What is the excitement or what is the atmosphere? What is the feeling this time around for you people in the north? You find it's the first time no almost say the neighbor that this time you see the Akan coalition, strongly still standing behind Sebi Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. What does that speak to you people? What type of emotions runs through you when you see somebody like Adumako Befi championing Dr. Bawumia even though he's Akan? What does that make you feel? Let me hear from you.
Okay, so first of all, I will greet you and then my senior, Honorable Adumako Befi. And
lift project up a bit because people are listening to you on TikTok too. So project up a little bit, please.
Okay, that's fine. So I mean, sorry, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll greet Honorable Adumako Befi, a senior in the party and communications, and then I'm greeting all your cherished viewers and listeners. I mean, coming to your question, really and truly, I was born in Kumasi, right?
Okay.
I grew up in Kumasi, but I have a strong northern roots. Okay, I have a very strong northern roots. But yeah, we will Kumasi na me will Kumasi. Because school Kumasi, me Kumasi MA. Obeto me now for Kumasi. Cross maybe me northern, and I say me yet. I mean I can. I mean be exactly. So it's quite chilling that we when it is time for election year campaign or Zongo communities in the south because we are in the south, and then we also go to the north to campaign. Okay. Party no emune. One of the challenges MPP are facing in the past, okay, and it continues to creep in, it continues to exist was party no account for party. Now we are tiny and also we are northern and also we are streamy and also we nyakaini na obrewa party now. No matter how how strong or how good or how well you serve the party, and yes, and the party may ever show in Munyam and as a party very rewarded for your service in the party. This is something I yakon to protect, to fight it in the past so that you come back now your campaign during politics. You bet to me use this tool to dispel that. I hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
Strangely, NDC has been in power for like 5 times now. Throughout the period I'm more power almost for Kremuni and Manda. It hasn't been a case that Kremuni either president and as a vice president.
Oh,
and
NDC.
they continued. NDC, no. Take 1992, take 1996, take 2012, take 2016. But this party continued to tag NPP as an anti-Muslim party. Whether president or vice president, or more presented Kremunida. Yes, they have presented Nordness, all right, but they have never presented a Kremuni like a Muslim to the position of either president or vice president. Yet they continue to, because of the alien compliance order, okay, they continue to tag NPP as an anti-Northern party and an anti-Muslim party. And your campaign or Zungu community, your campaign or northern part of the country, the kind of resistance that you're facing from our communities, it's serious. I hope you understand me, because there is a history to that. And yes, of a Boshum Kana, almost so this time you presented Dr. Baumiano. And it's not as if it was even a gift that okay, no problem, because he's Dr. Baumiano, because there is a tag on the party as a northern party. No. This is a person who merited the election as a flag bearer. So this time when we presented it, it was quite easy for us, but unfortunately, the entire global system has disrupted the economy of this country. Not party no, so yeah, were problem generally. A buying no problem. We had to confront that fact. And no MIA lose election. But trust me, the party, the Zongo communities and the northern, part of the country responded positively to this. The only thing that served as a barrier to realizing this, victory in the election in 2024 was because Dr. Baumi, because of this general economic situation and the governance, related issues that you're facing in the country. So really and truly, it is a positive one for the party. I'm not lying. So when I come out and then see, or when I listen to someone like Stephen Amwa and the people who are in Kennedy, Japan come, a bra party, tries to obey this tag, this negative tag on the party. Not in opposition, rather, or try their possible best to bring it back, to creep it in, or bring it into the establishment of this party when it is not even true. It is really sad. Really, really sad. Me just I never me papa won just so me mama won wager. Me mama won wager. Me papa won just so I relate more to Ashanti. I go to Ashanti region. Me ma eti Ashanti region. Me ma eti Kumasi. Me go Kumasi. The kind of things people say about Dr. Baumia, very positive and high things that about Dr. Baumia are not easy. I hope you understand me. Very, very, very positive stuff. In 2013, 2014, na me university. Minimum santifo bebrea omode omomanom omo ya omode omonuma omoma din be Baumia. Right after the Supreme Court case, a lot of Ashantis named their children Baumia, and so till date I minimum club me say bia
Madam for Baumia communicator back omo friend SKB TV Kakari TV. I onu say ne newborn or no or can say anka on will be but Baumia into obewo, and we thought it was a joke. We thought it was a joke. Who ya na kwa na up to the ding Baumia anya grokra. It's true.
So it is a positive one based on, coming to your question, it is a positive one for us, especially in a campaign in the Zulu community and the northern part of the country. You cannot win election in this country without the northern and also the Muslim votes. So over campaign, now a campaign anti-northern or anti-Islam and an Islamic candidate. It is wrong. Who we are, you are going to confront those people. So I think it's a positive one for us because it's a big problem for us in our northern part of the country, and especially in the Zulu communities in the south. Presenting Dr. Baumia really helped to clear that tag, even though it wasn't a gift or a reward we gave him that okay, because of your community, he merited the election, he merited the flag bearership position of the party. And then coming to the reason why Dr. Baumia, I think Dr. Baumia merited the flag bearership or the leadership of the party is three things. Mijidi say a leadership and the presidency of this country. It's not just the party. It's a party they are fine. But it is good that this is someone who is going to represent the soul of our country. And you have to set based on basically 2 to 3 things in selecting who lead or who becomes the president of the country. One is unipakroni, the content of the person's character. Unipakroni is nisu and make up that person. Inti yeshe ubia owaho brasier. Yeshe ubia obu emanipa. Yeshe ubia onye basa basa. Yeshe ubia owotsema. Yeshe ubia owo abadaye. Yeshe ubia I mean he has a great level of restraint when it comes to leadership. So the content of the person's character is very, very important. Me share nipa 5 omoko ni nyina. I think say Dr. Baumia is subaino a demonstration. He's one person who has a great deal of character. Make me subain subain pa ye dini to omai ni ma ebeboa. That is one.
Internet say patch adia ba ko ama wo Hassan. Ujina wa wo say ope Baumia na yen say we free no of inti na mbom ni subain no.
Ni subain no. Yes.
So number 1 is subain character.
Subain character. That is one. And generally me obia oni suban me hwe se me no amana bedi me so debi ebusia me gidi se ebusia panyi kra onya obia oni suban pa anase odidi ni pattern basa basa mo be pene ama oni pa kro no abaye wo busia panyi anase me busia panyi menti ase
eja akama mu kra no usuban ya ye meeting kra ye mfrew ye se akwa we oba be say meeting no oba be kasa rough inti ye mfrew. It's not just a hikeke. Usubain ya enyasa ukodi ade keke. Usubain ya ye frebusu meeting cry ye mfrew nka cause we confusion mind. Let us be plain and blatant this time around.
Exactly. Emayen kata niema so. Se obi yen kano between Dr. Baumia and Kennedy Japan. Why is Usubain? Is this something we are supposed to even talk about?
How? Who Dr. Baumia ni Kennedy Japan ni also Kennedy Japan. How? Enye be ni aburo bi na person o dey say party na Hassan say be enye party no be person say na Hassan. Exactly. How can you see Kennedy Japan and see Baumia and terms of Kennedy Japan to be president? What be that? Enye be
Exactly. So that is one. The second reason why I may support Dr. Baumia, and I said, generally acceptable principle, you be choose leader. Only papa ni India ekram.
Knowledge,
And see, knowledge, So if you have someone like Dr. Baumia, whose ideas has been challenged, because whose ideas has been challenged, that wako school, waye juma, enye se os debi. Waye ejuma will grow from obiase wasua nyuma ewo mpanyimfo ase or the ideas connect a challenging idea no and just the open or if you are a private person you do whatever you want but when you are working in a normal corporate setting in a normal governance setting policy setting your ideas are challenged and once your ideas are challenged if you find your way of thinking if you find your line of thinking who has ever challenged Kennedy Japan's idea that Kennedy Japan is not someone whose ideas have been challenged. I mean,
now do we even know his ideas?
He's never brought any idea. So
exactly.
May say no. He doesn't even find a way of reflecting over that. So the intellect of the person, the intelligence of the person is very, very important. Who your first degree, just common first degree, by the end of first degree, you will submit a research work, and by that your ideas will be challenged. So Dr. Baumia is someone whose ideas has been challenged over the years, 5 decades, his ideas has been challenged.
That just says me chima between more. The awo can sorry, Mr. I said the bear and California better the awo can say. Na say me chima between more. The awo patch and say Dr. Baumi ideas or the bano. And yes, or can say ideas. Can name my ideas here. You dear for gem. You dear for process. More who say it has been tested. Say so. Can digitization of the oka because of the idea you mapping.
Yeah.
Sana awo patch.
Yeah. Yes.
More fire.
Nimdeɛ soronko a Nyankopɔn de ama Dr. Baumia no. Nimdeɛ soronko a Nyankopɔn de ama Dr. Baumia no. Yɛmpɛ sɛ as a party, saa nimdeɛ no ɛbɛhwɛ yɛn.
Okay.
We wouldn't want it. Set saa nimdeɛ no a Nyankopɔn de ama Dr. Baumia no ɛbɛhwɛ yɛn. So that is 2. 3 is service. Obi wɔ a osuban or nimdeɛ but on someone ekuo no. Nti ntumi nka sɛ okay ni suban ne nimdeɛ nti o de adeɛ no ɛbɛyɛ den. But your friend, your case so much service. Dr. Baumia obi a was some party ni ye. Me sebe me ben Dr. Baumia kakra.
Okay.
And I mean near me be a was fame because of this party. Sani mano. Omu staff nipa na yintia ne contract car. Original bunting did amanfo atem blackmail parties any ministers any because of person you change come on nka offer a quarter of sani money ma nka we good party
that
the kind of nema Dr. Baumia affirm because of your party, the kind of sacrifice that Dr. Baumia affirm because of your party, trust me, I'm not even joking. Okay, nka the swag Kennedy Japan, party no. Untumi. But and then honorable Adomako Befi kind. Bema could draw for and obia oye didi or obia onum I mean he takes a bitter pill. It draw an like or shell hustle not only didi and our own team. That's who a strong leader is. A strong leader is the one who makes noise or who shouts when the
honorable. I somehow who came on. Anka Obama Anka Bones a chill say good because I was in the state. America last year.
Yeah.
One of the states, no, na there was some scuffle be a course. It's not a first scuffle, but there was an exchange of words between me and somebody from their camp. And Adiyema, you see, they were insulting Baumia, and they're true. They were insulting him, they were insulting his wife. I was able to take it. But the one that I wasn't able to control myself, that got me, was when somebody who claimed say NDC and didn't do crime by America. Ebe catch them me say Baumia pese odi party anymore. Tio, this is how bad they dealt with the man. Onko nyane ne mame. Onko nyane ne papa. Knowing very well these are deceased people. Onko nyane omna under ni omo MP before and son with me be the party anymore. How? I couldn't handle it. I had to go and I have to be there. I have to represent Baumia because untumi can tell me say or time by na ba umuma obi ane mame ewuo or papa ewuo o ka chances obedi party anymore. Onko nyane ne mame saman enyane ne papa saman no nane omo MP before and son obi already president and vice for 8 years. You see some of these things, I wonder how the man takes it. And I'm glad that you are close and you are confirming some of these things. Please continue with your submission.
Okay, so Dr. Baumia has been through a lot, and when they omoka Dr. Baumia Papa Sema Nani Mamia Sema, sometimes a mystery, okay? Because you see, Dr. Baumia Papa nka nka ye party UP no na ene abe MPP no nka exist you. And next, Sophia Kufu, I don't know, money Chief Justice, but she's currently a member of the Council of State, or NDC and also a MPP. A question to food for thought. And he said, Dr. Baumia Papa Abeye, chairman of the Council of State during JJ Rawlings' time, and Tressa or your NDC. Dr. Baumia Papa in your NDC. Obeye a senior member, statesman in this country, Dr. Baumia Papa, the Omunimi. Dr. Bawumia be a senior, Papa be a senior statesman na obie buno, NDC fo buno, MPP fo buno, obie buno. Enti ope obia o de no be that Council of State anwa ebe man I mean in kabom any I mean prepare your aba and almost Dr. Bawumia Papa ebaye.
Got it.
He's never been a member of the he's never been a member of the NDC. Only NDC that. You know, maybe so far.
Yeah, so I can't be as them we can see a pan and now mamera who has you've gingered me. Yeah, Papa Mumuni Bawumia. Ah, ye ni mu say or didn't vote for Beka who are UP be UP no. Oh, Patrick say the only role I wear plenty are almost or yeah NDC Nina say now Oka Council of Elders Honkeke.
Council of State members. He was the chairman of the Council of States.
No, chairman of Council of State.
Yes.
Inti Bawumia Papa NDC. No, this is where it's coming from.
This is the only time it is coming from.
Oh, Charlie Papa, we made now, bro. Asan Papa, we man Tony here, my last time man Tony you. Next time, somebody like you say you should be on all the radio stations giving us this history. Because they have told us, say, Oma Kacha said Bawumia Papa, and I know you're chairman of NDC, and I know you say Yakika and Sembebre. Into the man's only affiliation was chairman of the Council of State.
Yes, and the reason why he was made the chairman of the Council of States was because he rose at some point to become a senior statesman. To say President Kufuor say,
yeah,
now a binding about na free totalitarian rule. You about democracy. You're moving from dictatorship about democracy. Now, if the opposite, a bind a face no a fair. Na I say try say a bit balance I am and omokopa na chose the Council of States the chairman.
Yes.
They prepare your
on any monyam on him penifone kasa on
betiase and omodene buy chairman of the Council of States. But Dr. Bawumia Papa is a senior public servant. I was some on my year. He's never been aligned. The only politics that Dr. Bawumia Papa say or no say Northern People Party Yedika NLM any law youth any UP party. Yes, that was the only active politism Dr. Bawumia Papa I hope you understand.
That's it.
And I maybe I'll say so far Ekufu. Not so far Ekufu do not appointed number chief.
Attorney General.
Chief Justice.
Chief Justice, yeah.
Chief Justice no omo ka Ekufuado ebusuafo a Ekufuado ede omo appointed appointments are NDC for omo ka family and friends omo di so far Ekufu eden. So far Ekufu a member of the Council of States. Or also NDC ni and our MPP ni. So position be in governance and in the governance structure, some positions and in the state structure, that position it's not political. It's not
non-political, yeah.
It's not political. It's non-political. That is one. Two. The Obeka same there no way beside say na you were a President Kufuor. During PNDC time, no, J.J. Rawlings appointed him a minister for local government. He was the minister for local government under J.J. Rawlings' regime. And also MPP and also NDC.
Mike Kufuor be the president you. MPP demo. Kufuor be the president to MPP demo, but not Rawlings no a local government minister.
Yes. In those days, no, not your politics, no. Me, not any polarized, say.
And then they are too polarized.
Not any so polarized. That is one. And the two, NDC starts here, no, not NDC. MPP can say we have the men. NDC, not NDC, any men, so no more men, sir. And see, a man say yanko fan before ma. Na afi de no muchi no mo nenam na omo fa nipa le yenko fa mo ni ba o member yenko fa president Kufuor yenfa Kufuor mbra even the Kufuor ni se one buzi amon na wo but ye ni ehia emrantie nipa mema kukudam amon ni bi ambetimi abo
jina ho so ma me wo be kire no mu kakra asan jina ho I'm really loving this interview and this talk. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
President Kufuor Nana Wuken.
Yeah.
Now,
yes, sir.
You, inti, say, Yeshamuka, not just say NDC, PNDC time, no. The NT, I'm more about Mumuni Baumianum, the president Kufuor, say, now your cousin, Mamma, Omunimo, the Almatia Memu, I say, no munibi. I'm a the animal for
There be yes.
I come into the moon. In the end, this in the Domoti and say, I know my yes, I don't care lifestyle. But I say, PNDC in a
yes, son is that you say you two and start here.
Go down for the Osana Yaria crack a crown.
You need to start here, no, not party in structure. I say,
got it. Yeah.
I mean, only party, any party. Yakoji to me now, but I feel your bed in Ebu minor. JJ name is a two the fuck a crib yakoji to me, but o mine boo, song.
Big, broad.
Exactly. Or say a copy nipa in the time, not NDC party me ho. Right? NDC party. A hona omoko fa you President Kufuor PNDC time. Emma President Kufuor ebe Minister for Local Governance. Imwa na call 1992. In 1992, you have constitutional rule. No? Now, constitution, a creative office of the Council of what States. No?
State.
And I'm say, okay, now why na ye benya amana ye Council of States no chairman
top man.
Exactly. Or yes, statesman ama o ni mo nyam ni mo nyam o kasa amanfo betie e de obu any respect e be ba amanmu ni no. And I'm say yenkofa momuni baomia.
Emra.
The whole Ghana obi ebu no. That's about me, Papa. Obi ebu no yenko kasanchen na omra. That time those people were selfless. They hear say omai no between pon and also omai no be kunini. Send ye President Kufuor accept it so obey because not open omai no puntu. And the moment about me that appointment, but he was never an NDC member. He was never. I mean NDC time na NDC ko.
Ampa.
PNDC.
Yeah.
I hope you understand.
Yeah.
That NDC party was not in existence.
It's not just I do in our propaganda, but my papa NDC in our propaganda, and I stick it with the people.
There be a survey in the government and as a chairman of the Council of State. Chairman of Council of State, only two presidents. I mean, Council of State for only two presidents.
Yes.
In nature, say also president.
Yeah. Yes, I cocaine.
He say only for MPP and I say NDC no. But as time goes on, Mr. Say parties are well in your structures or more for school for ability. Today, if you are discussing it in the context of today, it cannot be the same as the context of yesterday. I hope you understand. Exactly. So you have to be able to nuance. Also, to me, not some of these nuances. I hope you get it. Very well. So that is it about Dr. Baume. Until Dr. Baume, but then let's even assume, say, MPP, no, I mean Dr. Baume, let's assume without admitting, say, MPP, Dr. Baume, Papa, NDC, even though he's not, mature into our name. Now, me Papa, NDC, and my means MPP on, and Besson MPP.
Just say one.
They catch one for no.
You.
That's
an old person say a party no.
Yes.
One person say a party. No, no more yes, and Yamano.
It's the year, you know, because Mimi say, Semiko Zungu na me campaign was Zungwa. Yeah. Because Zungu na me campaign was Zungwa, and I say, Miko of na me campaign or no, and I say, Miko be a campaigner. Miss Nipa do na mission, a binum papanum, any old mamma MPP, a binum papanum, any old mamma NDC. Into the air catcher among for the step, we NDC near Kaho, we MPP needs to a Kaha, men Kobia, because we NDC Nina Oba MPP, I near dear Obia Ubia. We can't make you anyone, you cannot rise, no matter how intelligent, how humble you are, how service you are to the party. Saying it was some party the same. Drew I bet Kyle say, Papa, and your MPP. Why are we judging people by the conduct on their actions of their appearance? Felix Uti Haina, let's say, I mean, Omame, any obeying a semi, I mean, they are not only obeying a semi.
I said, yeah, okay, you're coming. Because me, mommy, oh yeah. Because me, from my mother's side, I'm here NDC for. Me, mommy, NDC. If you go more, me. I'm here NDC for. Then me, I'm a bebre party. Menya bebre party, mo bebre kasa, me mama kuko ho court ni na no. So chene bibi abeto na me be pre, am be ka jem se me mommy, fantini oh yeah. Say be NDC ni ntimi ni chance.
Yes, that's what they are saying. It's your Bianca. Yes, so that's honestly the situation. So when said Dr. Bawumia has served was some party no pa na ohwe or some pa Dr. Bawumia e dia some party na ye ka esoma me office time ayo abemu an office minimum man for aye omo ye dwuma party no but omo no strategically catch on say emo mu yi omo nim kra because of edwuma omo ye den omo ye omo nyina eka ho ma oban aban no den
power.
You get it. Ye nkrofo as say omo so ka ho bi na ye de be win power. Omo offices omo ye dwuma omo ye MPP for pa omo MPP sem no kra maybe a chairman no wa ye she party colors e dey campaign. Omo MPP for pa but ya catch you say there be wo you free abemu amu na mo be my information about the
office baby how say
nti baby how say ye buy ye be promote you also there na omo nyina wo nti the fact that someone has not even shown his face. Let me give you a background. Dr. Bawumia, when you send Dr. Bawumia a board member of Ghana Telecom.
Name that
President, when you say Ghana Telecom, from President
Ghana Telecom, Ghana Telecom.
When you send a president, I mean Dr. Bawumia a board member.
Yeah, be that. Me now okay.
And board membership near the mapamo. Party for near the man, I send the party for near the man.
Party for near the man.
Now, Dr. Bawumia now a board member of Ghana Telecom. Before crash, when you say you cast or your friend is saying deputy governor of Bank of Ghana, right? It's a treasurer or your party, right? Before so Obeba be deputy governor of Bank of Ghana, now a board member of Ghana Telecom.
Ghana Telecom.
Dr. Bawumia, any Osafo Mafo were very close because Osafo Mafo is an engineer.
Okay.
No, Osafo Mafo is an engineer. The engineer now Osafo Mafo you're the man finance minister. Onimadiye or a smart man. In Dr. Bawumia, and I didn't batter Osafo Mafo, even though Bank of Ghana. Osafo Mafo, even though Dr. Bawumia or Bank of Ghana, but because or a seasoned economist. All the time, now Dr. Bawumia or Osafo Mafo of the Office Ministry of Finance are all Osafo Mafo with the dealing or with the administration of the Ministry of Finance. On the Osafo Mafo, President before he pick. Now, Dr. Bawumia Sam, one day.
There be say no crowd the President Kufuor President Kufuor Kasa he pick no. Bawumia na bo anama na draft on yama omutumi de kwaje sa. You know, sa famudi in the brain.
That's
President Kufuor Krakada.
That's 2001, 2002, 2003. That's 2001, 2002, 2003. Until you say a month for a case, Dr. Bawumia, I say was serving party for 16 years. Neyere say was serving party for 20 years. Until my confused. There shouldn't be confusion. Neyere on them nana woho with the service Dr. Bawumia served the party even before the appointing as a running mate. Dr. Bawumia Kasano Okasa as serving the party at the time officially are appointed as a running mate. So that's about 16, 17 years. And Hadia Samiran so or cut service to the party now. Or can or no worry na time.
Kufuor time, President Kufuor time, no? Yes.
Kufuor time. All the time. See, there are no confliction in this. Inti ye ka obi a was some party na Dr. Bawumia asom party ni inti se mre so say e be hye ni munyam enye say ye hye ni munyam just because say okay was there be ye hye ni munyam say onimdie o tema or abadaye or subaya any in India di bumaya and I say di a party no base within kabuma by party no ebema party na koso ye sheni ni munyan sa na sama for be kase we obadaben ofini him or yesrimi na srimi onye ganani or ye krem na kramuni onye ganani I mean ya not to talk of Oma Bontin and the card dear some of the sacrifice and Anyama will lose because of this party.
Hassan, ebrebi crank wokowu. Hassan, ebrebi onabuti, ebrebi nkuwokowu. Sa court so mu kwasi court yo mu ko ye nti nkuwokowu ohun. Em se na kai court you se den ye tra car no dey ko. Konya serious accident kura. Te sankenye ala na one side dia. Anka se be Ghana for anti asempa. Na uka we ni na ria be ka che se nipa ne so nipa ko ne bada be. Onye be ifo. Wo be ifo. O party ne keke na officer wo se no. Wo be ifo.
Yeah. And see, honestly, these are some of the reasons in here, in my opinion, and then generally your core campaign, because I'm part of the team going around sometimes. Your core campaign, your boy pro, the amount for say Papa no was some party no. And see, and at the downfall of the man is not the end of his life.
End of it.
Say your core abatso na nkugwa ba se akọ election na nkugwa ba na se ye pese ye kukuru blame ni na eswa ba kokwa enye yi that's not leadership. That's not leadership. Yes, only D ni am I koy but yent means kukuru blame ni na eswa no say oh onunti na ye lose ye. No, that's not fair. When we know ye nyina ye te ha ye beka no kra ye nyina ye te ha know very well that Dr. Bamia is not the primary reason why we lost the election. We don't need any survey to do. Not on my anymore. People say, okay, now on the chairman of the economic management team. And see, because on the chairman of the economic management team, no, then he is the reason why. And I said that he had absolute responsibility. This me I cannot crack Dr. Bamia, it got to a time or resign your crank. But and on per se, I mean, you know, na ba ban on per se adie no beka se oyi na ban and I say the party amano. Into Dr. Baumia, etinem na enyi na edin. What's me? Goodness, this is an internal party thing. I don't like saying it here.
No, there be chairman me pacho me my page, you know, page in the political zone. And the crown no ya gentry into na corner. I dey able to no yan cover bibia wa because me idea ba I want you to address crown sana you will live here today. And then the fact say omo person MPs na wo man mobra no mu ko lose vote no mu vote said e ko reduce ye no ye fan share ba umia na me enye sa akwansie we ya nka me nim say it is rather the presidential candidate that uplifts the vote of the like with the parliamentary candidate. This is the first time I'm hearing that. Because who parliamentary candidate, you are the image of the flag bearer in your constituency. And you are supposed to push that. You are supposed to push the flag bearer's number. It is a woman to me and push flag bearer and a number. No one push your number. How do you turn back and say Dr. Baumia, I didn't call you MPs lose here? I still don't understand why we are doing politics like this. But the course, so what time Takra? You know, flow.
Yeah, man, I have time. So really, it got to a time that Ken Oforiatta was not even attending the friend saying economic management meetings. Meanwhile, it's not just Ministry of Finance. So it didn't get Ministry of Finance. They say Ministry of Finance and Economic Policy.
Economic plan, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So when it comes to the economic policy or economic planning of every government, a Ministry of Finance and implementing that economic planning.
Yeah.
As for economic management team, it's an advisory position. I mean, I wouldn't sit here and say that it had no impact because maybe the economic plan management team a propose here omudi ejumano e boa o man no. Right? The omo propose here aban di ejuma na se Ken Oforiatta di ejuma e boa o man no.
E boa
yes, nyema be niema ni be do time be so na ye can na umiti. Ye can na ken for attention. Oh, my meeting in Dr. Bawumia, as a sitting vice president, or penny may nka ahomaso bɛka sɛ me na meyɛ vice president me ma but Dr. Bawumia to ne car to ne car ɛkɔ ministry of finance ɛkɔhyia minister of finance sɛ yɛnyɛ sɛ sɛ de bɛyɛ adwuma o sɛ yɛmfa nyɛ adwuma ɛno deɛ I mean it's not in my position ɛno na aka ne deɛ but Dr. Bawumia ɛfiri meeting na ɔma ɛno no ɛbɛ affect yɛ mo but aside that share your friend is saying this issue of COVID-19. Share this issue of Russia and Ukraine war. A month will be say, oh, now I didn't see na dollar no etiba from I don't see people addressing this issue. The reason why dollar came down, I mean, had that steep fall from January 2022 to around June, July 2022. This year, 2021, they levy eco parliament. Already now, the anti-cry might be e-levy by Russian Ukraine war, any COVID, right? And see, when this whole COVID Russian Ukraine war, okay, or my no boka bebre, implemented some tariffs and only the government decisions, some tariffs now and solve it. I mean, recover some of the debts. Exactly.
Go on. Pacho, go on. Let me beside TikTok for say if they can hear you.
All right. Yes. So now I'm going to recover some of the debt and answer some of the problems that government is facing. You decided say and I buy no. It decided say or the e-levy ban. Now e-levy now buy no say or the ban. I buy no. And Dr. Bawumia na on for so. You know you say Dr. Bawumia for so, but I buy no.
So I'm back.
All right, sure.
Welcome. I'm back.
It's a collective thing. So
welcome, sir. Welcome.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
So it's a collective thing. So already now, COVID-19, not Russian-Ukraine war, exposed the structural difficulties or the weaknesses in our economy. It has exposed the structural deficiencies in our economy. So economy it wasn't resilient. So what happened was that with the introduction of e-levy, now Yentimian passed appropriation at the beginning of at the end of the year by 31st December 2021. It created uncertainty in our capital markets already. The people who were investing in our country were having some kind of uncertainties. That is one. Two, we also got to a point where the United States of America, because almost no more dealing with a more problem with the economy because of COVID, Russia and Ukraine war, they decided to increase interest rates, almost increasing interest rates by about 100%, about 200%. What it meant is that when you seek out to American banker, ubenye sika bebre, and now oko invest you sika wa America, ubenye sika bebre, because omo policy rate no omo increasing by about 3 folds and I say 2 folds, eco high. And she said, "Me sika na media mato, media check a buying Ghana buying sika more. Investment instruments more. I wouldn't make more money as when I go and put it in the United States,
in America,
invest it in America, and see." From January 2022 to April 2022, your parliament here about the passage of e-levy, budget and passe, appropriation and passe. The amount of money that left this country, the investors took out their money and then went to invest it in the United States capital markets and our United States, instruments.
Yeah.
And had that steep fall. And see, this you cannot blame Dr. Bawumia for this. And Dr. Bawumia, NMA COVID is here. And Dr. Bawumia, NMA Russian-Ukraine war a buy. And then Dr. Bawumia, NMA America for increase your interest rates anti-say. And I say, a chain the interest of investors who had their monies in the Ghanaian banks to the American bank. So what happened was that there was a steep fall of the currency at that time. However, as for economic shocks, it will happen at any point in time. Economic shock, intimacy. The test of intellect, essay, how are you able to bring it back? What help you to bring it back is some of the policies you implement. And then Dr. Bawumia, innovative, or the gold for oil buy, or the gold reserve, domestic gold purchase program, a buy. Now that program at Dr. Baumia Debaye, let me tell you something. It was a painful, policy, but with a long-term benefit. And NDC for Enya Home for Society. But in November, I think on the November 20th, there was a presidential gala at Moving Peak Hotel. Let me see Dr. Baumia Chi. Baby Magdan Eko Car say, oh, your friend is saying buying government policies affect private sector, blah 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 blah. Dr. Baumia was speaking. He said that in a year by this time, predicted and then he associated it or he related it with the domestic, gold purchase program. I have the video. I'll give you the video. I'll give you the video of Dr. Baumia's speech on that day. But see, what? Okay, so you go through, an economic crisis, blah 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 blah. However, we are implementing, measures to safeguard the future of the economy of this country. Now, because this domestic gold purchase program, gold for oil and gold reserve program, this country is going to experience, a stable exchange rate. The exchange rate will fall by this time. Next year, by this time, fuel prices will come down to this level. Inflation will come to about 7%, and all of that. All the things that are happening today are just happen chance. They are things that Dr. Baumia and they are back in place. Don't forget that at this time, now Ken Oforiatta, it was not the finance minister. It was Dr. Amin Anta who was the finance minister. He was listening. He was listening to the advice of Dr. Baumia. So the economy was rebounding in the direction that Dr. Baumia wanted it to be. And unfortunately, they lose really. Dr. Baumia being the chairman of the economic management team really made a lot of impact, except that he's only having an advisory role there, and then the economic planning, the economic policy of this country is always implemented by the Minister of Finance. And buying any constitution and that's power to constitution. The vice president doesn't have any. He doesn't have any. Your friend is saying power to implement any economic policy of this country. They can only advise the president, and then the Minister of Finance will implement that policy. As to whether or not the president will accept it for the Minister of Finance to implement it, that one rests solely with the president and the Minister of Finance. Thank you so much.
All right, Medase. Afi Mama Yemra Ehikakra Mesro. Mr. Hassan. We the next time so Ubemua ma bi wanum kakra minim baby awo de ba obi wanum kakra ebeboa, cause we are taking it same with the TikTok to say that they can actually hear you. I want us to come to our party. As we know, no nyame adomo Saturday we ye kwa koto aba na ensmp na etwagu ensem ni bi enene one year ejeje aban contract ni na sebi appointees man na Akufo-Addo na nne onipa krona sanbeka chance sa appointees na yakromfo na nso enne sa akromfo na so omo yakromfo no edi na chi a omo ye campaign ede mano ye party ensmp na omabrum. And I mean, to be honest with you, joining MPP, in Kenya's primaries, we are, to be honest, certain people, I had very, very, very high for the high ranking for them. But after hearing some of their submissions, it actually came like me, BB, I say, I'm a bit surprised with the attitude and the way some of us we have conducted ourselves. Mr. Admaku Befi. Question way about my young fan free or not, Mr. Iso into me in way in. One more can edit just 7. Even though say and now better they say one more edit eja a year grassroots for no. One more that sonamwa omu preaches sir. What is the antidote? What do we do to cure that thing from their mindset? Because as I speak to you, there are some people who are still going to vote for Ken because all doing second day money and abreomo. How do we cure that thing? How do we get rid of that thing from MPP? Because that's not the party I knew.
Me that's it. Minya yanka me de omo kra de omo se minka. Yo. Ade papa na ye ton no ani ba omia. Ono ahu dawru na mebo. Na emomo no de me mesua e political communication any say. Ni also won kan wan kan e betu bi trima mo de aye de ensase ye.
Sir.
Say ye hyase a Alfred Obeng emre di kan obeye MP. Wone anwia so baabi anifo ba atwede a de atrimodin lusu poto.
Yo.
Ye de no kwase bust obekọ no oba wote wone ho fanya de ketwa ontena ni mumpo. Wo lusu ye. Eye allegation e de to so went men ya no e ma ehunu say corrupt enso na mfiri obi ene nyame adom wote ase wo so odi kana Japan ti toto bi kwa yi oda ben kwan fie abrante ya ohwe wan na ni atre ye se fe no Jojo Roxin ho anwan ya okoye Western of wo Jombo odi say Gabia Davroma ye do ko share ba bia na eye asigiri mu hye na okodi se gunu ne yi mu nyina adi enam sa wo no nkrofo no no mo pen nkrofo me manipulative into metimi asisi wo no ye tam won ye koye Western of okoye odin tokwasa ma ye lusu enchi enka babia nu a kire sen kan enchi abrante na nko ntimi abanga wonwene akontom na ne kuta ye lusu yi okoye galamse MPP for ye kakra no age afiri ensem obi kwatwa nua a ogi hu sika Ono krampo ye wole gonkra no ono so asantini ntimi hunu so okọ Western of nem nwanwa ipa boni bi bia no chesa branche di say tam na mre bi kra de hwese wo ye popular emra ye frɛ kenoforiata ewo odi sen ye frɛ kenoforiata ewo parliament na ye kwapo obi adi na kiri a gabi mu so ma be ye bi na no e ba omia okọ ye krampo hwensem a wo mo ka di gu no so ade a chen wa anko biem keti ya mo ne kwagina mu di ma no Oti ase. Wom de kwagina mu de ma no. Ono nda no wono wo obi ka. Wo. Na party no kwa o kan ho da ben. Rocky. Se me kan nsem am bedwane. Odi ano to ntia na to hye de the least said about it the better. Na hu nsem se hunyan. Enie ma basa. Me no ka se kura ni kunu ano ye NDC. Eye NDC financial ko ware no. Ni subent o magya wade.
Wow.
Ya wo munipa ya kakasa fun obi ti se we sei wono o munipa ete na ahwani no
sa na atoshi no o munipa
kai me say totobi kwa yi on maben kwa mfie won nsuo na afa ba bi o se fa Lord come asem kra de me pese me ka me bie ma no ka won sem fatas me bie ma no me se ba o miase wo ba LGBT no obetwam wa o mpe no ko What the super bunny as party or Greater Accra? Crawford we say no. Out here.
No kura.
Steven Amwa. Oko the say Maslow. Oko deputy trade minister. Oko deputy finance minister. Also nyansa asuke wiase nyina mo nipa oboa no. On kire nipa oboa no. On kire nipa say we dem kwa meboa we see.
Hey, there's a sticker didi ya pound. Sticker didi yo. Sticker commerce lock. Oko trade.
So one sankrofo. Ono keke sapon. Ono abayo ya nanim ya ono call finance minister your friend simple. You dey say abayo ya na wo kan fon kire ba omian.
Abena say.
Won wonya chemni. O ma me yakroboni. Abena osiasare. O ma me yakroboni. Ade ba ko akufo ado ani anafom no. Kenoforiata ma me yanwunani. Yenye nipa ye mu ensemu na mmom no Kenoforiata be bie ni bank data bank wodi ayugefo nko a bani bia nim fa kromfo ba ensachimfo din abna osiasare dia kufu ado atemu a kroboni opiase ye wo mun sam kapa
history pa
ade baomia de famo baomia na finance minister
debi
baomia na finance minister
debi o
trimodemfo awudifo ne asoma koguo yes obi di aboa papo na nim ya wo me no wo Peace FM ya beche wo me fie na akodae afedi akwa che eye Ghana gas Ben Asante na owo ho no mu ano no na oye pani udidi na se Ben Asante so se de dro na ye no woni kina Japan ka bo mu didi na se ofiri papa kuro me na kro na ye ho hene ma mfre Ben Asante am na mfre amfada ohumia no o hye bonam se aden opani mi besere wo de Abrantie nya no say tam MPP for my you akọ se me no ana me mfiu yes a usu bempa no And your mom bunny, well, what that best 6. BBC from NDC to MPP. Enti anya nwanwa se na okasama NDC.
There was a day at Labadi Beach Hotel, right? And yet if ladies to be a bay year in a tard, you see. I was sitting at a different table. I'm by year in a tard, you see. Yeah. On your mother, I went to your mocha. I mean, I was shocked.
Hey, also Bampa, you can hold on away. Labadi Beach.
They say, a first as not get here. Minim ne ya fear chat wo UPS again be okofa no ayeses we do work ne no kodayo and some no me campaign we say no ba omia no me ben into na me pese me rough ne awia ani andisi for the here
yes
ya wono tumi nya bika wono wanya bika o tu ban pass wanya bika wono wo tu wanya bika there's a criminals a crop of criminals ba ku ya wono no aferobi kotu nu one or two we your buyer obey deputy minister for finance you're saying health ofri onum pe na Akufo-Addo sa paja on wado kwache bako ona akodi title global de
yes
BRA okodi ade na title global fa nipa mebre wo ho MPP for NDC for oyi wo biadi and now to the candidate oyi wo biadi oyi wo biadi
title global fa ho no onu kwa yoko yi omu free ho
oyi me say oyi wo biadi oyi wo biadi go
honorable intino say na so omobo Bawumia din na omobo Bawumia din said they said why did they then bring Bawumia in? Because if you did all of this, how are you going to win an election with all these things that
Madam, I'm doing interview. Hello.
Yes, boss.
Me say adadua chiri ohu no. Adadua echiri ohu no. Bawumia yo omo de. But mistakenly wo mu nim say deda mu ye. Ya na wo keke support tumfo kra do me. Wo kwepani we say baby akodure. Wo no momu no. But the fear ni say Asante man yo mo kofa tribal politics no. Eye me dese minia. Wo say Asante ne wo no. Me ne nyina so free the same constituency. Me so wo maboabo me yezongoni. Me Asante ne wo me ho. Mubarak eye deputy minister for interior. Mumusar me nua no ye nyina the same area. Me ne na kwachira de o kings. Na me head of English department. And Mubarak no chair technical drawing. Aso ase kwa de nka muntako Mubarak. Yeah, minimum you twa kwan ya. Me aboabo. And na me ye wo me etete me number 2. Number 2 bus stop. Wo de ko Babangota. And it be no hoka aboabo asemu a. Yes, Babangota. Samre SS ni ekodwarim ewa ija honom. Babangota you dey say Alhaji Nara honom nso ya na da we pelele na ye nsuo ni nyina edwarim. Ye nyina ni edwarim. Thought ya say Inti menso me bra no me bo na boabu zongo ya minimu omo ya de stadium to Baba Yara ya mfa nkoto otumfo pokuare Asante Masi ya peneso Baba Yara ba e obe ya adwuma o sankrafo no ya kofa ohini gyan na de Tom si da bi ya akuapemfo na de nkrafo asase ma wo mo
yes
akuapemfo na de Peduase Lodge e de map kwa me nkroma ma ni si ye omo da bi ya yidi na firi ni so ya Asante ya no for son ya ni anu no ti asumdiem na mo ko na ntokwa benemu amo ko sha akoye dirty politics enna no ye ni mo amo wo mu lusu ye no wo mo ni amanfo wono ani nipa A+ wo se me de Kenya Japan say
I also on party information
MPP ni bia wo dwini bia no enkoba dwini hu mienu o ti ase enti Bawumia de menua Bawumia ye mu bi no de inshallah Bawumia be di president
amen
Bawumia obedi president se ni sitie bia ya kasa nso so a ye Akufo-Addo amamuo ya de ne bai utimi nka nipa no mu a won kan wa di Akufo-Addo ada Jonkuma wu ya gabi frey ye mu bi pa ye chew se wo ma ye bone so mu yi ye si nchen yanka de epe keka ye no sa no mu che ye no masem keke ya anye hwe enhame ye wonkwa ye te ase na mmomo no de omde aye ye ni a ye pam ye free communication ye nyame twia omuka ekofa ya aboaben so do party na wakodi afrafranto nyame na twia pipika And the MPP communication aye. Ya di nyansa ya de nguma sua nyamisro ni nipa ye. En ya di ye ni entua meka. Na mo firi se sunsum amede ye no na mo firi se danchen. Ya de sa sunsum no ye sra otumfo nyankopon. Ese won ta ye ti ni emfa sa sunsum no empushi ba omia. Ono de wodwene wo man ho, wodwene party ho, wodwene de oni bi ho. Sane ye toto na jeje mu se ba omia no party no mu aye no. Enya kufu ado de yakoka so no de wanyini wo party num enti wo ne constituency. Enti ono nsoso no obia be hunu se papa no one so frefredom. And of course he has demonstrated it. Ye lusu na anu ye. Aye bia nu aba omia nko ye. Yare bia nu ayemfa nko ni fie mani ntuaye. Ekom bia ni ho a wo mu amodin so bebu amanfo. What is so about ntia be kasa?
Manka akoda.
That the Western Bible ye ni the Western Quran ye kura no. Papa ye mu nkyeremu no kura no. Yanka. It's a decent and this seat it can only be ascended to by a decent person. Ntina mama ko ye wobre. Eniema ba umia ye say the minu kan de mema kan nyina no. And there are so many fasting. And no and the relief. E de abre e di sifo. Na so afin ko na wie ye nko wie no. Say na beko. Aban ya wo promise 24-hour economy. Ba umia kufu ado did promise a year free education. Enye no nko a wo mo the stem any tibet e ya na eni ho e de abeka ho. Wo mo first yo mutimi 24-hour economy. And na yare gasi enye yie. And wo mo na ekasa ho. Eya pad ambenya ska wiadie no. More than 270 million echo to mumu first time. And more than 70 million cost 24-hour economy. Economy ase no. Our who the second term you know. More than 290 million koto pad. And more than 100 million akoto yi. But the upusa utien penifo nya omonya omaden. Ya de enim no so omoba ye ne say. So ye teacher ni a and one said 25 economy. And I do the swimmer cry out now, okay, you know, or Beko school. Sami Jan Fitch Musa, a sea Dunkatia Musa, your mamma Trech Musa, into the Nimuno. Boka ya catches a teacher ni nurses a year, and one say, ye postino, a bepim namunia wonche. Nani yanista near my bonia and this yano. Yeni a wabaumiano, yaka. Say no, ye no, and yenny and this if walk on, ya said defended by Umia. And a woman working in Japan in particular, no, and so support to NDC. Nasa we MPP na ye delegate, Nasa Obergenidia. Yeah, but you are Johnny, and an imbaby hotel. Yamani ya no, and yet then the Nipa Bako, Mose Paula Mantem. And so what's not the campo. One moment in Crawford, we are fighting the ills in the society. We are exposing the evils in the society. And at the same time, defending our record. Mama dia Kufuado no buamono, you are not defending him. Neither are you espousing NDC's evil intent. And also monye. Then ye na sabi akonyamo je dia kohinifa. Hey, bawo mi asabe. Nyame ehia papa no. Na wa poor mangana. The posterity will not forgive us. Should we allow say ye kodisikachi? Eti delegates kakra me ka kire mo ne say Obrunsam ya Bible agidi ese Bible ka se moma ye monipa we suban so se yense so ni chemu ni so nyame to nsafra onkronkron no Yesu Kristo mu nyina na bo abde ade enso brunsam 20 we can try kwashe Jesus Christ bo se sa okotomi a mede wiase bema wo sana wo mu abonsamfo no che wo se bo kwashe Yesu Kristo obi oka bode no se mede wiase bema na ho na boye Sana Unsam Abosheno. Sana Rollins Shabwa say I came to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Eko wiaseno. Not even the rich had been brought down and the poor became poorer. Sana mama eko yen. Wakotna siasa Ghana for ya free. Into this time I will intensify my lies. And also wadin contemporating Adam yagiatum ameneno pentimam tabetnasia. The evils they are perpetuating. They are even worse than 2016. And if they are not to be yardstick to admonish us, through any delegates, me say, Sabi, no kata me brebino, Yansheni ye. A train ya who be our campaign ya ye koimu. Yan part we no, ya beto decency. So una adokufo, unu kwame adokufo, unu kandapa, unu joaje kumukufo, unu hakma usu ajiman. Professor Makekwe, Malik Alasanom, Otiasie, and Pennyfo better woman, Lawyer Alasanom, Aliu Mamanom, Empo Boniface Abubakar Siddiq, you respecting me so much, mistaking Wako Dialanachi. He is the only credible person Wako Di after Frantochi. I mean, remember, I will not say anything. He's a great man. Boniface Abubakar Siddiq. Otiasie, Yan Pennyfo decency. Na de sabe ya tears form attention politics o ya boa kwasia and we say marafaka. Come on. Na kanu betment asi ye mubi. Hey. Be met me can start to say na uni awurade Yesu Kristo. That is not our Lord. That is not our Lord.
That
is not, and it cannot be.
Yes.
The distinction between MPP and NDC is that MPP is noted for brains, and NDC is noted for brawn. It's one of the other year. Yamo boy yenye we say yen ye di adwen enu MPP et said ya bania ye bia no a yen record NDC ntimi nka ba kompo say da. Is the security? More na modi kuba enti yesen ka modi nka yi de. And so the best defense ministry in Africa MPP adakufo.
Yeah.
Security yen the best year ye de ba ya yetimi title security 8 years na niam boni say enanu ye Burkina Wamu dissidents infiltrate want it.
I'm a
and now we are quite involved for dissidents. Dissidents, almost infiltrate. Bono. Adiabati bia ya kumini part to Ghana. Security no ekrampo. In political communication, your bakubia your friend no issue ownership. And no, it talks about comparative advantage.
Okay.
It is also US Amoy say ya. Over here, Ebia Republicans, they are noted for security. Maybe a Democrats and so on.
Yes.
But over Ghana, all the sectors, MPP has established mastery. Is it education? Is it economy? Is it health? Is it agric? None. The NDC is what me establishing hegemony, any monopoly, and politics of life. But yes, young Crawford, so my own chair, the tricks to expose them. That is why some of us are saying, say, Baumia was so as answer. I never went to Baumia's permission, baby. Or when he, and yes, no, any people will make me a boa. And leadership. A leader is someone who identifies people who can work.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, Akufo-Addo dear my swami who dear mouth. Adumago, you can do this. You can do this. Yes, you am turning. Now, what to make any now 2 and when I'm not can. Oh, yeah, Papa. What be beer to Kenya? One more Juma, and no so soon never bought the Rama Baumiaba. Send me a Kufuako, ya. No Kufuado Crawford. Eddie Kufuatama, will be sorry, yes, say. Yamunya, they work Kufuado. Now, so see a say Baumi a year, a Kufuado, a young man. You still stand by that. Nembo Mono, Sabi, and Sasa Crawford never be said, try, or Moho, ever say Baumia. That way I can overreact. Why I can overreact? Akoya or no ya pretty and wouldn't call Jabo more contest ya can't do baby. A ya no see a finance minister. Well, your future will be as a home friend man in father. What a crap out when you wine? Yeah, no, yeah, then I can't. May say your sister and Crawford a bunch of liars and wicked people. And Roma could decide, you know.
Only maybe. Mpacho, train Mpacho, hold on, mammy. Away, Hassan, honorable Adomako. As some I might be right, I might be wrong. But I'm saying this based on me and my personal experience. I'm a bad Ghana. Is it say, and this is nothing to Akufo-Addo's coalition, Mr. Ramo. I just want to know something. Is it say we brought people now among your core party members are among Juma na party for Nimomo? Did we employ most of those people than our own party people now? Because there were some offices I went there and they don't even know me. Like what would name there anything about MP before? It's like what you brochenti so woman you cry nan Kenya yao. Na yen grassroots for grassroots president na me.
Woman knew the way. And I am you. Akufuado, I am appointing Crawford no more lawyer to him. Don't know I appoint to him or file and Crawford qua. The woman Makodi country, don't do no case upon Abna one when he 7 more. Tessa, don't do no. Yalan Crawford. And son, I the back party must what the back party more now. Oh, now the Army Yan say. Sabe, so the member party no kura no was odia wo hia da nyinanim na mo ya orientation bi say bia na ma homa hunu soro eni ti se mo abade a party fo mo fa buo mfa mo a na nkeye ba we dia wa uni akura bi a qualification so hia no wo hia no amuna e dia na nsamfo no e dia na nsamfo no atrimo tot ya se nya nipa nyame na so yakoma nko obi a wo hia no party officer na ka no mienu mu de agum na ka yapagya mo bu akatwe na kuma gu fom ni ya pagya mo so ti ase eni nti
yes asemo
ya kano and not necessarily say bia sabe ya chinchina afa asumasi na US kan ye wo mo US MPP sika UK for be bu MPP ene ade ba ko aba we lusu ye no ya ne se me adoma ko ba fi kane no obekasa radio awie no no obi abe park ne ka oji kakra ko fie ye ba ye ya nhwe businessmen ya nhwe brochirefo enti akompa atiesie no wan na de sika be ma wo and so Kufuor's administration should have been the best to have continued Kufuor's one nanka gadifo ni so party ni MPP ye de trimodin enti ama campaign we ye no any individuals na emodin wadru kumasi obi so ya bedam hotel kakra but oma me anu se yi omo to twene we embarked on the battle ye kokon no na emfri baomia we lost the media, we lost the civil society, we lost the academia, we lost the trade TUC, and we lost the business people. We lost the business people
who are supposed to be on our side.
Identify your strategic allies. We thought that all was rosy. Yes, a human dear obey, but not penny for me brain free so many in politics. But knowing law or knowing anything in your field of study is different from politics and this communication. It's different. Gabi, until now, Kufuor did so well. Nyami sha papa, you got to bump by a mano. Uni penny a day, you want penny for Kufuor no. But one thing he failed. Yeah, one mano. If you know the law na ye, one for politics and yet decent politics. So the year no year orientation, papa, is shaping the ideas and the thought of the appointees. Kwombe say, no food soldiers, grassroots, we are the foundation. So Professor Budia said, what say? The people we don't recognize. Yeah, baby, we refuse to recognize them. They are the very people whose contribution towards day-to-day activities has made the world to be, has made our governance to sustain. By a refi.
Yo, Hassan Bremu Kakra.
Achia demui. Baomia's coming. Going to. But man kasa biokra noa. And then it's Mesami was so. The always says so and year and delegates ya meka woni say. Sabe. Sikadia ya beto ya komo ya. Enyina so no obi a wabod ya se part we dia mo agimi dodo. Na se ma gimi ntima miskan kwato aba no. Eye no me ma. But me so amunya sa mistake no.
Yes.
Medasipi.
Hassan, Pacho also weighed in on what is going on right now. They are Honorable Adomako Benfica. What is your take on it? Project Medasi.
Okay, no problem. So I mean, honestly, sometimes it's interesting. So, let's say Kennedy Japan and then Crawford Mutanichi, how they even started the campaign. If an appointee, any appointee, I would Dr. Baumiechi, not a more dinner term, no more so kind of says appointee in a Kahuntina, Dr. Baumia and our MPP Eluzu election. Meanwhile, Sa point no switch immediately e come campa no my edin. Ye kaya last 2 years.
Yes.
2023 presidential primaries no. Sankrofo is super your friend is the current woman audio which Natoshi said Natoshi was one of the reason why ye lose the election and our party now unpopular. Natoshi be our own free party for, and it is true. Natoshi will be our own free party for Okonwa on few friend now on far contract no or the man ni kunu for far we NDC for Nkwana or the contract ma wa hijack KMMDCs, that's district chief executive, any common fund. I also the there is central procurement. And to say football this is now and as sports materials now, district assemblies now, assemblies for assembly and metropolitan assembly in here. Instead, so the common fund, more not all the contracts, no aye contracts, no have to centralize JCB. What is JCs no ama the district assemblies, many municipal assemblies. Say footballs are. Not on one to footballs, no. So that was what Natoshi was doing. It's Natoshi ever did Dr. Baumia Yako campaign. Not only the way the campaign against Dr. Baumia say Natoshi Muyina do it you or Kahubina. District assembly no and our district chief executive no in Sika, not Sikano. Instead, so the Bema mono. Not only he says because common fund no is coming with different composition. Your different ingredients are in common fund no quasi district chief executive na ye no ono de de be no art na no de akomo but today na to she di omochi o my din
no na planet district no
of the whole thing
no planet district no sika na beba me district to aye so district na benya kakra ta frɛ no ono na atashu ne tena nkran no aye the contract ne bibia no de abrem wase ho.
No, the Abremo, no, the Nimana Abremo.
No, delegate must vote against Kennedy. Even if for nothing at all, let him calm down. Like on mellow down on starting reason deal. Natoshi.
Alex Ampabin,
Finance Minister.
Deputy Finance Minister. Me, now me were president. You know me, political appointee at the office of the president, right? Made the ejuma bi corner ho say me payments be a me pese yama me. I swear to God, I'm here. Record me. Alex Ampabin e demanded 1 million Ghana cedis and son or move to his Kanaman. When to yama lose abano. I'm not just any
Train. Because Ampabin minimum Alex minimum. Wo kon ho sikebi aseso omutiama mono ono oye deputy finance minister na so oboa wo party ni no se ojo 1 million Ghana cedis ansa na me yetu eskanama
1 million Ghana ansa na wo tuese eskanama na ena me bisa me ho say na me kra me yedwuma of president office
Raul Francisca so ate enkrofo na edi wo campaign achi na uti Spain ho de bodam no utie uni vote on to aba Matia say, "Would you crass some Sabbatina brochure to Chanambo supermarket in Tino and only a Juma Mount? Obi an a person on your factory, a Jumana. So, who to Spain after open platform Nasa and on our part, Obi by the Fofro. Yes, I'm Pabeno, Dickon and the Japan Chino, or so I do 1 million. I was so quite some young Casame corner office, on your Miancasame sister, on your school Manocrano, or DSK. Or DSK son, or your school Namae. Now, who sign perfume?
This one, we are making.
I'm going to love to say, and then and penny faba, the one commit demo. Anyways, what to us?
We are making. There is a chat to that, but you see, a party back.
Hello.
I got angry.
Yes, boss.
Hello.
Yes.
And son, I mean, you are better to us, no. Dr. Baumia. When you come here, Odina Chibia, me, Legonam, ye Tescon president. Antonia Boy Fakabo, now or ye UDS, no a president. Martin J. Mensa, no a Tescon president, no University of Ghana. Samia Uku, no a strong Tescon member. Asenso Boache, no a Tescon president, our tech. Kofi Ofosu, no a Tescon organizer, our tech. Metimia Bubodini di Akosi, a year alolo, Eya obi nim na Lolo we free. Lolo 2007 Legon. A strong Tescon. Eya party. Eya no ye immediate past information minister. Now or your Tescon member, strong one of course. Almost everybody, a papa Nitrasi said that the Ninano won't say we bet me abua, but Yaba by Muno. A dear no Sanka Gabi watched the corny and Namu Musa, you know. In fact, there were people who picking one more. These people, no, they were not able to stand on their feet because administration they are manipulative. You know, Shankophobia more appointment. More appointment. We pray about Mia will come and show the distinction. But me adia bako ya mwanwa. Me kwana na kufuado. Ye lusu ye no. I shouldn't have gone. But me say oni ba omi achiri me call me papa. Me bechiao. Ye didn't come and so I'm here. And I hear you don't support Baumia. And I say how? And I'm so if that is the case, then you are I'm happy. May say yes, I'm for Baumia. Or say really? Let me say yes. Just as I was for Kufuor, but I supported you, I am for you, but I'm supporting Baumia. And also that is good. But Enuchi, Nasa Kwaya Tintin against Samos and one who bet now as them bank. So who didn't watch them or they are one people businessmen. Say I Kufuor were free Baumia Chinti. Until I miss my free Naki. But I'm free son again. But I'm Ponatia, because Baumia and he suffered the aesthetics of administration. Who are in some as a binamo kata or money. And you find in some sha won ya do be share on we ye no. MPP businessman, why your man be nothing. Now I'm pabbing be the minimum pabbing the baby anu free. I'm pabbing me sashibodi, Gaboso, Bosun Quanta, a Jofia, anyone why ain't any that dear so be and minim. Man, she acquire Procrobia Muda. But 2 minutes call your trim, yes, so be the ampabing. Then I crown out, but no.
I'm probably no Ejuma data bank. He's never a party, an active party member. He was staff of data bank in Omodene Bar Ministry of Finance. I swear to God, when just last until date, I've not been paid that money. I ask myself a simple question. Is he saying now I'm working and it's a businessman? I mean, businessmen will not vote for the party.
May say, Bakubia I don't call him as deputy. Bakubia I don't call as deputy. Finance minister is changing now also. Me money oh a year confiscated casa buy the best swama man for tono. Oh we are 125 near the pamuno. Who said a name says rubber for? Oh we are 125 near pamuno. And the woman in a dickenechi. A cronfuko. Oh we are 125. As some about when I the ketua. Sandy Panoso Copa MP. When you say men would dimachina Mrs. Scamano. Oh we are cat Makumako 125. Mese ba o mienti min pese be yedede ni ewia na ndisi for na ahia me ne atoaso.
All right, so I mean, that is ampabing. Okay, that's ampabing. So that's just by the way. And so me who said Kenny before Dr. Baumia, I mean the appointees are or more Dr. Baumiachi as the people who caused the defeat of the party. Sometimes I cringe because I had an encounter with them. Someone like say, can I mean in our class or Gimpa Law School?
Okay.
Now, Sticker, how emotional Sticker is.
Very, very emotional guy.
Yes, so Sticker would come with a ridiculous reasoning. A class, I hope you understand me. Or the reasoning, now, or the reasoning, no bar. Not lecturer, no cry, or correct, you know, and I say a colleague is trying to challenge him, and the Sticker be your class, no. That time he was deputy trade minister. Like the kind of attitude any day when you say the city, then people will be asking, hey, sometimes my very like, I mean, who made it? It's obviously this. I say, now Hassan, is this a minister in your government? Like this with this kind of attitude and reasoning? Because I mean, again, or they discuss a law and person. That's one. And then in fact, and that is one. But and only a class will be at me make a mistake. But I'm fine also train on also the obey no. Now man could say, hey, na MPP they must more tribute. MPP more tribute into when we now appointees oh my bem and I'm sorry I must say more. You have the men no. I mean it's me Pharisee, trust me. And Only obiako class or because someone is trying to correct him or shape his thinking on the literacy, on the policy, what brain is school. MPP became very unattractive because of the conduct of Speaker, because people kept asking, now women are appointed, women are ministers, women are deputy ministers who MPP are men. And they say, oh, and at that time, 2021, 2022, no, COVID, I would share now, but he said, me who chairman, I mean, say, oh, we a minister, buying that, I mean, yeah, exactly. That's it. Who say Obi are like or no? I said Nindiano cry form kakra because I mean in case but reasoning are all man. Now you try say correct also had oh yeah man. See now me losing faith in the government say hey. Now we should I hope you understand me. So really these are some of the people who follow Kennedy Japan. Me, trust me, Alexander Pabin, me from that. I mean I'm not gonna forgive that gentleman. I mean he demanded I have the chat here, he demanded $1 million cedi from me.
One can say usika no muntu ya ma ono. So when tia no 1 million
na $1 million cedi. Me custom on tia me custom for the decade the appointee. We mu attitude and my lose elections today. Almost sorry, I'm going to blame Dr. Bawumia. This cannot hold.
Dr. Bawumia. Anyways, thank you,
Dr. Bawumia. No, because me saying Cabinet MPP and Kakwaya Akwam de me faso no. Nka Enyadi Ameto Abama MPP da. Trust me. Because I mean, now me someone say, hey, now me free presidency, my ba. Yeah, Jimmy 1 million. No, they want free presidency, and that's when the party media. Yeah, saying a
yeah, I'm bet you 2 million cedis. You
wait there. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, me patron say no dey do ne say me be ya sorry so no. Na mama nkrofo kwan na omo bisa questions. Na mum me were final questions at the mamuni na. Me were final questions at the mamuni na. My men started with Mr. Adomako Befi, Honorable. Your question regards to our party in the say on Saturday, as a seasoned politician and a communicator, what should our delegates look out for in the candidates na yekoto so abano? Edi na your delegates for nenshe no munina so enfanto aba. Ewo Saturday abato ayekoto. But we'll start na Mr. Hassan emfa yenwie na afi me pick questions no. If I'm person will be some question, so you can request now. Why? Now start here for Sister Ellen. I join here, you, Mr. Ramon. Sister Ellen, I'm there. I join here. Madam Ellen, that's saying, baby girl.
A quick input. Mamincha Hassan. Mamincha Mibrapenny Adumaku Befi. Hassan last but 1 year. It's the council. Where's that class for me?
Hey, sir.
Hassan, when the same class, the only thing is that I was just too busy. But on most of the time,
they cannot cry giant.
Hey. Hey, Sticker.
On that. We catch a point blank. I offer you any. That was the only issue I had with him. And I did Fred it. He was okay. I mean, he was like no lecture. He was fine. But then he has to carry himself on every single thing. You go to a point. What's the class for? That's the class that I said, how young people know.
Hey. Went to me again. And I was said to ban with the one about what is ban with my
Hello.
Wait there, a confirmation just came in. Hassan, you are right. All right, Mr.
Hello.
Now, famous science so and 12 away like we question. So, what should our delegates be looking out for coming in on Saturday, Pacho? Mr. Adwako, what's the main? Honorable. Oh, a crass lawyer, we in Koyi, the network in Koyi, a crass lawyer, Adwako, and you. And as I'm done, they see our home. Okay, Hassan, while we wait for his line to get back, maybe you could bring your own. Saturday, we are going to vote for a flag bearer. What should the delegate be looking out for? Thank you.
All right, so I mean, I would first start by greeting my very good sister and a friend. I mean, Ellen. She's a very good person. I mean,
page our voice now. Page our voice now.
Okay, so I mean, first of all, met my sister, Madame Fuminia Baprekope, Ellen. Now, yes. I mean, we're in the same class together. A very good person. I mean, trust me, you get close to her. She's a very pleasant person to be around. But then, just I mean, to also add that, went to school. First year crowd when we and our core, whilst you were dealing with government and party communication, MOE business. Take out the on Tokana and manager school. So that is it, by the way. Now, but then coming to the substantive question that you asked about Saturday, for me, I've made my point clear. I'm calling on the delegates. I'm urging them. It's here for. Make sure almost say, share the future of the party. It be a amount for a free party. The other economy no ono na yede party na sem echichire ono na describe what the party is. Is it a party omo pese yede etutra sem edibiatem any I mean all these things a bit noise a bit target and I say a party yede ka say oh a party aim before party a party the dining no or brand ho ase onim there or subanpa and all the positive things I said about Dr. Bawumia here. This is about the future of the party we are building. And ultimately the future of our country, Ghana. Is it a party that's
network is steady.
From?
Can
you hear me?
Yes, now okay, yeah, right now you are back.
All right, so if they are going to choose a leader, is this a leader who they will be proud to serve as a role model to their children? And I say it's a leader, if it is a leader, they will be proud to serve as a role model, I mean, for their children and their wards. Fine. They should go and choose this. And I know if they are going to choose between Dr. Bawumia and Kennedy Japan, who becomes a role model for their children, certainly there is no way Omobe choose Kennedy Japan over Dr. Bawumia. If it is a leader, Mopese, Yedebe Bata Party, Yedeka Party na Sema, Yedeka say, oh, party way, they'll down winning no, say, not here. Maybe they say, Mopese, Yedi Dr. I mean, Yedi Kennedy Japan, and I say, Kennedy Japan, it's here, a bit describe a party. But Mopese, Yedi Dr. Bawumia, Nim, Yeni Subaipa, Nehubras, Yenetema, Nabada, a bit describe a party MPP. Party MPP na ye papa nom ye nananom etete ye on the foundation of knowledge media and etete party MPP. If they really want to continue on this trajectory, I'm sure say enye Kennedy Japan and Omobe elected as the leader of the party to give a meaning or to reflect the true tradition of the party I building the foundation of the party on. But then they will choose Dr. Bawumia, who is number 3 on the ballot, to represent the tradition of the party that is built on the foundation of knowledge, intellect, nimdiet, and identity a party. I'm not sure, say, this is a party. I mean, say a future of the party, to trust them, top no, Debbie. I'm sure, say, say the future of our party, no, like in Kabum, and Nimdia. Thank you so much. So I will encourage everyone to vote number 3 for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Thank you so much, Hassan. You've been an awesome sport. I will, after the elections, I will talk to my producer, and we will find a way to have you come back so that me and you can actually have some. How does it feel being Asante Kremo? How does it feel being Asante Kremo in an MPP party? So I will definitely get back with you, and then we will schedule something.
Before you end, trust me, paying for a me. Party Asante for. I hope you understand me. Asante for.
Just we are Kremoni. Sorry, we are ceremony about Asante for netete.
Especially in MPP.
Yeah, MPP mono. MPP mono.
Asante for. If there is one spot for their son, for their child to go in for a program, they will not skip me, they will not bypass me. Shanties are tribal. They've made me, or they've contributed to me becoming who I am today. And I know that those Ashanti people, and they support Dr. Bawumia strongly. I know that those Ashantis who trained me, who supported me, who built me, who made me who I am today, will not forsake Dr. Bawumia because he's not an Ashanti, because I'm not an Ashanti. I hope you understand.
Hassan, as a last word now you said has gotten to me, say Asante for enyenyi Musa to say dia ibin mo pese omode ye na me no me mpa bo amebo ne say yan crofo kakra na omode womo ama enne yede paper nam se womo nturo mu din no eno ena misuro because Hassan me di politics e na me nim se president malone no me na me nim se president to me malone o da bia so na agro officer me boa o da bi me na me nim se president malone no na me nim se president abla e bre me wa say paper ifele me the alone na me de be ma na emo se me de ma wa na se we ntua mechi wa to na me say na president o chini patum o se obi ntua no loan na president na ekochi ni tumu ana just say dey num gua se na mu di gu MPP last one nam ho emponchi bia na egu ho sebe o se ye be hata ye de be ya ponchi cake aponchi chips just bibi obehu bi o de be ye bibi e market fo no obehu a o su we no ye de on be baby milk factory ayi sebe ombechi natural enufusu there be oh okay admakwaba sorry ombechi sebe enufusu just bibi o de be ye bibi eya dawadawa spray ne dawadawa lotion na dawadawa no ye de to nkwan mu correct sign na de abeye cream de asra na MPP ni delegate otu obi ka tro say obeye dawadawa lotion
hello
Mpacho kwa bravo mpacho mamiti away no so a question so then from there no I can close up and then we will have a final remark. Mpacho mo am person mu bisa question now I've said it to Monfro cause okasa we ya questions now has to come. Mpacho Mr. Aduma kokoso
mame mo ade bi tew na wo momrisa question no.
Mpacho you boni tew.
Hello.
Yo mpacho koso yeto nka pa.
Hello.
Yes sir, yeto nka.
Mame nchia ama menchia me nuaba na echia me nuaba mama me say ya on frame me ni nkomo afen so eye me nuaba jollof. Hello. Hello.
Odamo.
Hello.
Mr. Aduma ku yetie
me nuaba jollof eya fa me number man no on frame me.
Me pacho me de beba no. Me de beba no.
Me si me nuaba jollof eya fa me number man na on frame me.
Me pacho you.
Aye. Eya fa send me so na me so me frɛ no. E na no obeye tape bi a me da na sipi. De ye no. De be ni anipa bi behunu. Me da na sintima ron so mfrɛ me.
You.
Hamza so mfrɛ me. Oya ade papa. Na emom ye wo na sante tete na santi de. Eya o matwi no no so obrofo num. Ne brofo de. O matwi no no so obrofo num. Wo ya ade. We no ma yenya de da so say jabi wa jabi ti ase. He say wonderful ina. Twi no de. Wa di asante fufu a che no o matwi no mram.
Mate pa. Mpacho Kofi Aje, who question ma Mr. Aduma ko be fi anasa asana na. Who question ma omumu bia. Kofi Aje, wa ma ya fa o, no omitu ho na yenti o. Na esa mesi u form o Kofi Aje. one kasa misu form. Me pacho bisa question. Me pacho question.
Question, give me picture the say. See a bar bam be young confirm for or my own session that so we MPP for me MPP for me ministers and appointment.
Yo.
Two. I give you what this week. NDC the mom you need some of the money true to say
Bebacho, baby, I mean, no, mentation, Tiana, the China questions, so much. I mean,
Bebacho, you.
I went here, or the can't send me to my phone house, as well can appointing Eddie Nipper, ever far, I quit here, and give I didn't more yet, because I give you or NDC, I will get into NDC.
You, may I say, all right, Pacho, Ejadumako, the Aobi say, or say, Ediana Yebeye, said the Abeya 1 year, 1 year MP before. Then so I'm going for MPP, one man decision, you bet the appointment to Koboy, bro. Ediana Yebeye again, in God willing, Baumia's government here, Bibisa, and yet the MBU. And on the second one, so they say, yeah, IGP or we know, or NDC Nimapa. Into Mamma, my young friend Niagara say, oh, a police for Ben to be a solid name of me and 20 years. Now 1 year Saturday, now Sebe, and Quanko ye at the papa. Me patron, we are no saying.
So, Tromian, honey. And intino, Yakoya Nimina Yamipa, Yamia Dumwa, Saturday, Yura, His Excellency, the incoming president. Basically, the first header, no. Not 2028, second header, no. When you're the ultimate, no. You need that from ye pa. Or no one casa, me busano. Me need him come up, Miss Penny. Nia send ye see ya me, or see ya meaning, but a manning how. Na a comre be crana, yemfasi da menya messi lusu ye. Any pebianam wojidi omumupa, we need 2024 noa. Position come de mu omono. Ye lusu ye mahunu se tema dofo no. Nante sa. Enti modie me kaimo. Enti eya disua. Openi mi yedi nkomo ba peni asemo mfantudwa. But etniya no wanwa se hey. Na mu ana mo pe vice president wo me hoyi. Enti se me kata mani de mamu ne lusu yankama wie ye ni. Enti nano se ya omampani abedi akire betena fie no. En wo hu na dofo yie. Na mbomo no esa abanye twa mu no twaye no. Omfa so ne yakran so no eduru ba bia ye de atwade yewra ba omi obebre. Dabi yenye mu manusaku. Yenye mu manukura se ne nana kufu adu ye jeja no adubi. Adubi. Yeni aso ye ka ho. Ye pagya ye papa konsura ma fe kura na wiase kura na sontie bi. But ba omi solution no ne say. Constituency bia more a hand in the appointment.
Good.
And no ye the first key. Enkoba say. Yenkotam obi a wono one free aswase. Near money position with him where their constituency endorsement. And know your number 1.
Good.
Number 2, competency is going to be the hallmark. And aside that, sacrifice will also be considered.
Yes.
Obi nye nyina na 3 year pe. Enye nyina na ebeko school akodro. Na enso so no amanyesemu no omokura ya omnitire di besua de no. Wo mo asem taso mu ete ye na esi akọ school no. Enti ba omia will consider the blend of one more away training and near nitre. Near to me, the aboa. Near Wupusame a year security near the adi. Yadi won't come on me, name Macassa or radio, when you can one radio best of 5 Macassa on it. Yadi atuja. Name them as to the strategy, no. Communication wise, security wise, and yadi say, let me Macassa queen fashion. Name them a foot to a medem man crophobia wagon bonino say. Obi nkasa putu nse na putu nse dia ya very joke. Yes,
very joke. You
menim se bi ya dia se a
no mama me patch off also question bra why na say me to me job na o my ya there almost 3 hours and we
with the mentality of Papa, say no, the bomb Saturday and himself, Doctor, for Sunday and anywhere from Monday. No, you need prep and any this if 20 years, Salam, you be here more TikTok. because they say TikTok will link by into the mama movie fear ya because I go for the blah 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 you with their call and see I know you want to but they have any problem so more Ghana to media and your question
okay you
yes, I'm over at the Satellite program over now interview so diva no nipa bebre boot for boot yes mama my rent from Monday the near break I think you be hold to apan why to media no
yo ntina eja ba fi de opa kire ne se said the amwesi aba ama unse last no oba ha na me ka kire o se Ukraine me anim most artists am oba Hassan and I mean like this is very real thanks to sister Amadeko Elena Amadeko from time one and sister Ellen I'm not saying this because you are here but from the time one we will start is the who you and him the about TikTok so now only Hassan it has boosted the courage and the confidence of us. She will come Amma will stay on the line. So 4 hours na meya 4 hours and it's not just my platform or Code Diva because we have affiliate pages that we work with the Diva Show, RD Show, SKB TV, Kakari TV, Gab Media, we have RAS Media, your Fact Base, your Kwekwa Beku, your Patriotic Defenders, your Patriotic Alliance, like a Kobe Bre, a Doom PZ near the idea, Mefianum, Omni now. We will need you people because they say no onyamia da roma yetumi aka NDC for na no atum e social media no so they say omu pia enko
ekwam de won
inti say no say if we are able to get somebody like Adomako Befi at least every week be akra so betumi have visit one page kra na Hassan so mu betumi have visit one page kra every the whole week no say 130 minutes be kra na mu benya de ama e TikTok ebe boa ye papa TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Nti yesremo eja we dey ade srede eja ba fi yesremo amamo ma nye after election we no na yehum bi we need you pa because ma menka asem bi na me part of your final statement bra Abrante be the Malik Basenteli oba so oba app so TikTok so eto join ni page bi ono kura onka number onmo bibia no within a now 1 million to me now 1 million views so ebegu so akese na NDC for ni the day during during the campaign season no and that was a boost for us into see yenya sa na musumu betumi abebo ye chidom sa in fact ebebu apa na meda me producer say obo adwuma papa me producer ono na ofrefre mu enemo hyehye ho amutumi beba page so obo adwuma onyame nhira na ebrepem no ye beda na di na enkrofo hu adwuma Obo. Eja bevi me pacho o final word 2 minutes bi na fe. Into me. Oh, they been pacho try answer.
Yeah.
Me pacho try obi kan bibi wa me pacho. Pacho fache me. Obi said, bro Felix, I would always be in your pocket anytime you go. Oh, pacho you mate. Obi said, Felix, please tell Mr. Adomako that Dr. Bawumia should not get Kennedy to the campaign for question ni. Eja bevi. Say ye to abani wia mama nkoye ne ye kan bom masabi Dr. Bawumia enkopa Kennedy Japan choso o meye campaign o ye party ba obeba wo mra o ma wo ntra ne baabi mama nkochecheche na yi ma ne me feel say e ma ne me ye sa campaign no beye no aboso kaifo minim say ne ma boa ye den de na enso nya hwe ye nim say edwadifo ntu we ye campaign o ye campaign ama MPP say good campaign on the same platform this time mama na mic bio because ono so o person Jamaica Onsuya party ni anthem no to. We are the new patriotic party no onimuto. Ntira de bi obegina wa obruman kuma no. So when tumi aya sa na mo bia friend ma campaign bia so. De aya ka na no. To me the last words in the beja. Srewa. Ye hia no campaign no. Onko te na abro party.
Hello.
Bawumia will survive. Sorry, eja do akọ.
Yo, me dasi. Takra meka eni se. Niedi kan eye diaspora. Momode mo amubo nyina ye ni tua. Na sanya na nchite ye wo honom oman no mra pene so party mra pene so sambeto abani bi. na enipa bi bo opose ya ma mmatu bie e number o mia ho ahinti no mesra obia na wo ba Ghana ana de wa ba no mon kan tira ni se won fa ni brento ma ba omia entia wo ma mo ye sa ne ma no enu ya number 1 ni etaso mienu delegates nyame adom ba omia nkwa no e ka atamfo nkwa wu nyame nim de ode no beye na so o ma ne be kọ nanim ye baba ya chi ejina memne da ba ye kọtọ sapati ne benya nkabomu ana ebetete apansam ejina ba ye kwakọto no so saka sapani nyansa ni nimdie ni nyamisro ebedi party nanim ana se ye betinya si ne koso ama obi atu ne de ejina ba ye kwọtọ mebeda nanim se ne wo pani o wa badaye no obeye papa no onfa nto abonten na yi wo bi nso so wo ma wo no obetwa ntrato so me ebi di ntrato me so ya ma we enso na nya no kre ya ba ye kwọtọ memre dai say ya dia ho brase na obi a wodi ani bie na bedi partner nim di ebua ma nipa ana so se ya kwakọfa jata so amna tietia te say the whole classroom and ya konya headmaster bi a waboro no obetietia yen ejina ba ya kwakọto yen no so na senia eye Jacob odisai Joshua okan ye say media me ni me fiefo de ebesum ye horo ano to paraphrase it yen MPP for delegates na ye need that from ye adwene party no na ye adwene bra na nanom bebre ye no amanya contract da enso amanka ese party no na kan pesa wo de since ko for time wanya bibia na so mu party na wudi atam se enkwasiafo no yen ye de baomianie nukurenie baomianie nimdienie baomianie ahobrasienie baomianie obuonie baomianie anibienie baomianie aniswade hununie baomianie maye bida enya fe na mebeye baomianie de maye tra aye no mebeto aso saba no ye beto de ama no onyame nsira Ghana onyame nsira tefo obi a wotie bia da mu nyina ase na siso bio se minia ye jollof omo modern frame na me pese me ndi nkomo kakra
no problem cry me pato mama
etina e besa ato aso
pato an o the same time why me pato at the same time why or the same Hassan
oh ye besa ba anyway
yeah yo me that's it
nyimu asum wa kira mo nyimu asum
yo yeah that's it Ochina we will look forward to you ntino me pato Hassan please you are also part Ochina I will have some other regional communicators also to come on and also to help. Into the Mr. Adumako Befi, Meda was so much NMWA or the Abebuami program. The first day I will buy my review score so pa minya 8.4K. Okomi YouTube at 8.4K. And I next will buy and was I did the same magic and Hassan so to me or the buy the abeta actually. I'm a name moving thing. Yankopon in Shroud. Nadia Upibiano. Sebi onye emau na usuma kuma ento yem meda sepa afi Mr. Hassan, please your final words. What there no question came for you so far, so I think but I have a question for you and then you can wrap up after you answer my question. You were part of the government, you are at the Jubilee House. Did you see me at the Jubilee House before? Whilst we were in power, did you ever chance on me? Did you ever hear of me? Did you ever see or saw anything of me there?
Well, I mean, Felix, trust me, I never saw you before. I never heard of your name before. I mean, on Jubilee House and even outside of Jubilee House, I never.
Okay, yeah, but I used to come there a lot. I used to be there, and the reason why you would not hear is the reason why I asked you the question. Monkro for na money on me Jubilee House for no. Na enyiyimu no doso dodo. Asem we Miami ho say nkame nka ho asem. But na monyiyimu no, it's like for you to open up to somebody must be obi ana one no class. Obi ana wunimu no. Obi ana sebe one no to gari. You see, and that thing hurt us a lot. I want to know, was it a specific conduct that was given to you? Say, Obi Frabontimba be hostile. Don't open up and answer. Then was it what occasion that? Because it's not just one appointee. You, Mwana mugu Jubilee House one. Obi a onimu crowd no crowd friend will say, "Brabesra no be do na fina." Just say, Kezebeka say we at the tantan bi okofa ha. Who say you are sitting there pa onu ntina ono na ezibra wo. No akofa no akocha. Why was it so? Was it a way like creative mo sa na say dey ya etri modern e ma mo yes na say dey.
Well, I think say I'm unable to speak to the conduct of other people, but trust me, nobody gave us an orientation of being hostile towards even the public, not to talk of even the party people, because you see, we're first of all as a party per people, right? And Sana, you also as public servants. If you are supposed to serve the public, I would say, even if you are not a party person, I'm not a member of the party, our workplace, I will say you treat you well. We are not supposed to be hostile to you. But one thing is say at the Jubilee House, there were political appointees, and there were civil servants, and so you may have experience with some of the civil servants who political appointees, maybe some of the civil servants, maybe more political inclination. You can tell. Some have been working at the presidency for the past 20, 30 years. They are there. NDC Beba, MPP Beba, so some of your experiences may be with some of you, because someone MRP party almost support about.
So be about the line so.
I hope you understand me. Now you're moving forward, right?
Okay.
But
all right.
Just to say that, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, go on. We are listening to you very well.
Yeah. Just to say that, assuming, let's even agree that all this happened, because we are not going to lie. If a party person feel agrees, a party need back Jubilee House. Now me and I say will be a idea manation na you no one control about in the election. Yent me fasa and no enswa Dr. Baumia. I hope you understand me.
Yeah.
Exactly. So but then on my final words on this, I think say generally more election idea all the however, I think figures out that about me being was true. And see the mestre delegates they say omokwa and say omwaba because omwen said Dr. Baumia afa. Na okwa and say waba.
Hey, one abefra day say a day. One year.
Felix, are you with me?
We are here together. Let's go.
Yeah, so menko say waba. Koto abanoma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Or number 3 or ballot no so. Taking from up and I said down. Okay, 3 are still now on number 3 to abanoma no.
Yo. One
You're a very emphatic victory. Kennedy Japan into me being no. I'm hoping say you beat me something beyond 65-70%.
Nice.
The reason is here I may
go
beyond 65-70%. And say enka adie ko next year and I say next year and Dr. Baumia be hitting 80-90%. But you free a buy moon chair. I said a buffalo kakra da so but your corner send a Akufo-Addo more time, President Kufuor more time, almost second term. I said mrebe mu kakra ansana almost second primary now. By that time na ebufono aba form opposition sentiment as I see rising. But right now opposition sentiment hasn't started rising. The NDC is still enjoying a honeymoon period. So if we get 65% for Dr. Baumia, now the total Akufo-Addo 90% meaning I pay. Because Akufo-Addo it was after 3 years ansana yet to swaba again. And so a buffon opposition sentiment in the Sanya money dominated the space, making his numbers show up. Into Mestramo, and my young court to Yaba and Yestino, a Brian say Dr. Baumia a winning. Men fa abro and now Ubia yo and Koto Abanita Dr. Baumia. And then many the Ashanti region, Makobodin.
Gaza.
Yeah.
Kaza.
Yes, many one of the campaign coordinators of Kennedy Japan, Edin Komo. Now, many Din Komo, ono ajitum say, oh, Dr. Bamia dear, he's a decent man. Na eye obi ehun ebufu ntina.
Oh, yes,
sir. Eye obi hu ehun ntina o yes sir. Nti o hye me bo say, I mean, he swear to God, onim say Kennedy Japan enwene, but with waye adwuma no akoninim at this last minute the enya dia obetimi aiden.
Don't mean sign.
But omu luzia onim epo a omo nkrofo no bia bo se omo de beye de atete party ni but ono ebegina ne na so lead the reconciliation any I mean nkrofo ebinum a omo akọ no han so omo be ka Dr. Bawumia echi na ya support party because why edwuma na akọ nanim ba who said ye oye edwuma ma no Kennedy Japan na oye edwuma ma no abro e wo na but why edwuma na akọ n'echire enti Enyadia Obeja, but Omubia, he's going to champion the reconciliation, he's going to champion the movement of the people. I mean, from Kennedy Japan's camp to support Dr. Bawumia for victory 2028. It's Mestremo. Men Kotwaba, because Omo Kennedy Japan for no cry, any say Abano, Omo lose the I didn't see now the Obeka to Abano Amano. Kotuma Dr. Bawumia say maybe I won't say Wabano. So that is what I'm going to say. I've already said about the positive attributes of Dr. Bawumia. Makanyema about Dr. Bawumia and Ninti share into Abanomano, only Osubaipa, or one who Brasil, or Tema, or any das any so a deep nubia, yet the Ghana, any party no Asian Sema, or Baye, or say Edidijano, as a subitra na, or the welfare system, or the welfare desk, Ebeso party officer. You better all the database of the party people, the party loyalists, and the delegates. Send your bear say a chebibia, chairman be, and our secretary be, and our MPB, and find the bush for crowd, maybe on your party for, and find the bush for be crowd, among some more party need that, and find more. Now a party for man casa, at the end of the moment, and a Dr. Bawumia or a digital man, or to Accra, now into a dinner about Accra, but in party for or more. Asia ho nti we di ne ba ye be check ya hwe se san crofo no me party for na so munye den omunye party for enye no chia na wo de omudin akohye mu a Dr. Bawumia be make sure say san crofo no ye bi on be ejuma o say party for bia so aside the local level appointment or the 10 at least national level appointments e be ma every constituency send ye be ya assuming say constituency or CEOs more CEOs, more deputy ministers, more deputy CEOs, more board members, more chairmen of the governing board, more ambassadors, more director generals and deputy director generals. Bako 10. At least Sankrofoni betimi party at the constituency level. And this is very doable. So these are the things are directly or they back party aside the soft skill. Nim dear na ho brasie ne tema ebua o woman nipa or they bano. All these things are things that Dr. Bawumia is bringing on board. A debe bua party no, a betty party nenim, na edi enimonyam abre party no. As for the opposition noise, any government noise in there, I mean, it's always there. Dr. President Kufuor, but today President Kufuor is the most revered person in Ghanaian politics today. As for the Tema Omudi, Dr. Bawumia, you free a by the end of this year, everything will calm down. We are going to face the opposition, I mean, the NDC government, and we are going to expose them. So we are very battle ready for them. We just want to get done with this one before we face them. It's a mesremo. Menko say waba, mesremo. Menko say waba. Don't waste your votes. Dr. Bawumia has already won. Go and add your vote to the victory of Dr. Bawumia. Na echnebi also why a part of the history. Say mensome kahun bi and Dr. Bawumia ebeye president. Mensome kahun bi and Dr. Bawumia ebeye flag bearer. And yemi vote and can maybe nkawanye den wenya koto abano mano na yenkoyeni. Thank you so much.
Medase, me brother Hassan Adam Yarima. Medase pa say what mini ya say 3 hours, 3 solid hours, and I only at na. And your dog, doctor, and MPP. I don't think say you will do that. Say no doctor there, we need we name mum. Obaina and crowd we the master star, my fan call me the small so now so they are called. Catch them and say, yes, Reno. Sa we no nyai na say no onsu asa because oba be my presidential dance one Haji Samira nyame ya adoma 2029 oba be sa mesrew sa no kucha ne yesre no onsesem why yesre na onsa kakra asa no onsesem kakra cause they say no kwa na ate na max ba omi ade ontumi o de asane de anyu asane de nyen asori de mu asori de mu say ya o de no club o say ya o de no kwa
asane de say wa perfect say asane de wa perfect Haji actually na asane yi pa
inti asana ye no
aye
eh anya na nya club because on obo gospel and say ya no odinam say ya obo wi asenyom the same thing last
so say actually unhu asane say we dey train victory dance no 31st
but the bias fridge mo
it's a fridge mo
anya no fault ma
yeah
and you cannot do me got a shit man no susia de and no say there be yam pam no na say be say yam pam ba omi because ba omi ani masa no mo fa no na mo break down electric bill bro na won ani so anyway that's how matter was onyankopon shira now
all right sure
now I'll wait for you tomorrow to when you come and we do our final bid for doctor then one right onyankopon shira bye
thank you so much
thank you so much sir. Thank you so much
bye
all right for penifo kukuda minu honorable Adomako Befi na honorable Hassan Ahirima na ye ne omo ye den edi nkomo wa he ene omo aptre ye ne ama bebre omo bebie ye ni bebre na I believe say also wenyamu adisua we delegate ya be du no nya afi na ukoye yokoto aba ase no for aba no kodu betumi awi ni no aka say ye no also ye bi order number 3 eno na hia sister ma bajo o submission kakrama ya na Mpacho yo.
Sir, one. You're at the Japan, then Crawford. Only no Mushuban Yepe. And I am one stick up, no come to our class. What is the boss?
Pepe.
What is the boss?
Basasa.
Imagine some of what Nansan Crawford, your baby DMPP. You didn't talk. Pause. Now you get why never fret? The young Kusejai. Why? When you what did you matter? What did you be at them? Be a child. It's why never. Which is going to call you to order? Sir, who got to about me Mendana? Facade dream.
Dream, yes.
You want to a group of people to about many penny. You call you back. Near on one wire to prepare for.
We.
You can imagine some you can imagine what is going on in baby Sadi Pania wants to crawl no better as president, no form of ministers in no to prepare for.
MY. And now
Yapania or no Shubaya. In fear, do you know? Yanibal show starts all yet politics and now all your serious politics at the highest level. Yeah, that so where did you be at them that or you be uncle?
Yeah, be
or yeah, a leader to an extent to send Crawford to send me, I'm a dead stick up. Yeah, you should buy to second at Japan. Yeah, no saddle. He can put left to order. Now, what you said that you are one net of Tabamiasi said the past 6 months. You started campaign way, Papa way, and to me, show me 25 queen. And come on, some of the Muslims are almost there, they're not the love in any. They're not the love. Leave the other one, the hell, like the Tabamian. They got the love and don't so on the end to Ghana hands.
Debbie.
Who's only way, yeah. Now, yeah, it's Heidi, Papa gripping, what gripping and say, and to imagine
Etitimwa. Debbie. East. Aha. Etite party ne kwa. Sa na ope. Sa. Isaac ya boate. Sa pepe. Yo. Aha, won't you discipline? Aye, won't you discipline? How can you discipline somebody? Oh, Niskabia. Oh, Nifoko. I'm saying, Bako say.
He has a big heart. Me say kakra me said that about me training me. And check me so sa akoma kakra me nya bi. Say na be how be din song na me de mani to ha hwede no me twem. Say dey dem pa din. Aye nya ni a ama we dey wuntu. Me amani. Sa dey wuhia no ahia ni ye. Me try pa. Eti nya pani bi sa.
Yo.
Na be dey me kan fu Dr. Baumia ama o me ni na ya adwuma me hunu ya me se president a dia to yen PP na dia to fala
yo me da se mame ka 2 minutes bi e na de ayi kina me be ntrim pese mtumi sorry so ntem ka 2 minutes bi me ba na man kan bi de enye
say best delegate ya dia Saturday, Mama can say a go for the Zambia for because line independent now so yes, from number 3, go for sure, Ben Finfield, for a say Ben Finfield to delegate to be a was here at Mama doctor second chance. Yes, Salaman, that said, Brad Phillips.
You na uni bibi aya na ya me wan say Sister Ellen, way to everybody, Ghana. You can't say, say, oh, say, Ofuma, patron, my second chance, why? Me patron, my second chance, why? Me patron, my second chance, why? We all believe, say, you will be second chance, good. To the point, say, you sorry, I friend a second chance, MPP, I must say, chum. But the same people, they say, about me, dear. Any consequence, a second chance now, almost stress, I am far more. Yo, second chance no almost say yam fam no. Almost to maba wo me second chance. Na wan ya ma wuni obviously nyame be ya ma wana. Se wan ma wuni ya enya sa second chance na. Wo so wo delegate wo second chance na wo twese nyame ma nsuo bi nto wo su bio. E bi asika bi ba wo nsem earlier. O messe na app o bo wo bra na basa. Enne o sire nyame se o ma second chance. Enu nti wo kwa sorry a your friend second chance. O tokosu akoko utokosu etuntum kandre yellow mutoni ninara because mo per second chance. Now then about me ade mo se man man second chance because of your man prusini because of your cremoni because of your ceremony. We are delegate about to win a better will be a subanyo. About to win once omedin kind e mo aba beto mo. Emo e na omedin kind e de aba be trap mo no. Ena make no omedin kan de mo ba be so mo ahwe na delegate bia obekwa akwaje emo no na wa kire wankasa obobia wa kire wankasa wa dwene se wu adwene kura ne na ye tujimi eye mo ye ma we mo a eno ano no na enye wanwa na nka akoda atumi firi America ebetieti adolof so me se me hwe video na chese na etieti adolof so na enipa journalist mu a okwa cover story utwa wo ho se I show speed etieti adolof so ma utibi edi ya come we do Ghana no John Mahama me se mon try nko do July mo betutwa mo message aso na marry Republican review my pon but mema about 3 minutes bi me bra me enko
yo Mr. Ferris madam was na machi onumre me chia we nu aba amada kuba
Also.
The American Kakran said, yeah, demand that. And Saturday, dear, margin no na a very kessy. Doctor Baumia, margin a very kessy, papa.
Okay.
Who should videos to be a marshal? Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Mwagohe. Or Kasana Kennedy was yours, the flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party. And now, we were UK, London for my Zitabensi was a Kennedy. And come here, saying this for you now, say, me know about it, me know about it. Who moves them to keep a guy? Get Pia, when you answer Pia, Robert Kennedy, upon me about it. Yes, I can depend 27%. Oh, no, 5%. Can you Onya? It's the answer. So, if you want it, you have to understand. It's the answer. Say, young Sorrington, about one Sorrington, Cotonia, and son. Who be our
why?
And what bang on 9 minutes.
Yeah, we Agbena. Me pacho my Tio ya boache. I feel on mute on edu so. Eja boache.
Yes, I'm answering.
Me pacho boko o 3 minutes na bibia boko. Oni pate won catch. These days me nya with the on time around. And so I see you at other pages so I see you on other pages, but me who wa chohuye na mama wa ba. Kasa yenkwe. Yo.
Second one is because because for the contract of the man, and we can spend a few more. And it's for the show.
Yeah. Yeah. You. All right. Mate. Yo, answer na edubeba na mede program na baby. So na medical catch or channel so we will come. Internet we shouldn't be on for that long. Or channel member SM koya that stuff. Me pa muchowa kakra by 8 p.m. SKB TV. Oka ye team members no ho and also ba live. Into SKB TV, woko YouTube Kakari TV. We are 9 p.m. Pepe na Raz Media so the ono so ne de no by no mini na be host to guest into ma yanko so na yanko bo omachidom na omobo adwuma the ma Dr. Baumia ene MPP amanyoko edu na the time ni mema 5 pe wate kasa 5 mama na mentime sorry so bisropi don't worry cry Don't worry, now we know within that about me if you order the answer. Within that house.
Now one thing is say an easy for every candidate. Maybe say why are they one minute and Saturday or Casapa 1 minute and Saturday. Like Saturday and Saturday, you know. Says here, you know, the can say 2023, 2024. About what they go to 2024. The control NPP, NDC. Then you know, same things in say. Says I'm not sure about he for them working in the chido. And he for them changing Kennedy man. Yes, you are being answered.
Then can I say?
Delegates what NPP mono. I'm here to say. And you team on course when you be the NPP. And I say NPP and what from NPP and yes, there will be a first one about them about them change the other. I don't bet you that I say and decided for because of the security and deliver the NPP. Says something. Yeah, bet you the way or Babaka say. What you say, Papa? NPP. What you say, Papa? Upon the beer.
Oh, my dear, no.
Still on the NPP. Anybody say any year NPP. Anybody say that with the doctor you who say no, the people will say with the doctor yeah, what's your Papa Semna or can say me man, that's them no. Oh, one found money in Nanaki say to me, no, Nanaki say, okay, it's one of the Alan,
some do see. Yeah. Almost saying.
It's your cousin NPP for your near, it did call for now. Since you have 2024, where you know, fine, me NPP needing but I'm say, send Dr.
Okay, you. Aye. Get up. No correct.
It's when I'm here now, and you did the say, oh, yeah. Dr. Supporter. That's a winning say who support Dr. Amubia. You were living a year because Dr. Since your constituency based budget, you know, 10 appointments, you know, make an appointment, a 50 appointment. Because almost about for don't be the lawyer or better NPP for because not to constituency one of them. Or do they call for we NPP for? And it's delegates. You himself to abandon the year. But yes, some say woman of the Mamma. 85% here to come to then they call for no blah blah blah. And then the black is what with me to make I can say. Then they call for no blah blah blah. So also that's what we say all in the NPP game or but from the actual so the initial will be answered. We are NPP here. Who are their phone? Who are rich my phone? What Dr. Amuba will get found? And we want to trust some amiable joke. And we want to trust some MOB 5 more thing. What they would have been here now put to me at the baby. And what this is for you to training because who are every time appointment, you know, who are the camera. It is so we are the Omega. So you support Dr. Amuba. No, Asian itself.
Medasa pa Kumasi Queen, Pajo 3 minutes, me uncle.
Your fellas in the chair only a
the telephone in Ajo, so man.
A quick one, and I'll be the announcement about those do man too can be fellas.
Sorry, Ododo case, no. The way the TN say woman, no, me and Casana say me who say woman, no. But Endra, me, Endra, I.
from me, I mean, Freddy, so one to so now I catch it.
Mpacho. Definitely. Debbie, Mate, Mayesa, right, Mayesa now.
Yo, I was here for me the announcement in a buy, Miss Obibia, what of Tabawumia, a camp, how we are coordinator. We are chairman, we are BBA, Swama was Yusika, Wama would be any sika, your best side. The Precon was if Fisicane Coyana, a srek or Radidi, Fisicane Co.
Original Lady Papa.
One be say be a 41 city PFU, be sick as soon as we work of and like I said, on to be. Here will be a vote, counts it, yes, sir. Oh, one doctor Baumia now one is so baby. And may you say, who can't you any moment and so swap our one wedding. If we do one, now for dear, one nice can even want that. It's a woodsy announcement here. And I will be a former now your delegate, Mr. Yamausi coming back or to Aban. Yamausi can run on a cotuaban, Gan and see. What cotuaban so a main through. Say be a police for those who are. Oh, yeah, police. On a cotuaba, we a gun and name. Kaisa over for Ghana card, and answer with passport, and answer one PP party card. And now so say, voters ID, now the back. Conso Mr. Utuaberia and Cocha and Koya dear beer. Remember, Samuel Cosibedu, everyone one action, Miss Seramo. One movie Dr. Bomia company, Mediani said, you were too many, Winnie, Cotuaba, Nemo, a bone on 9 non and son, no one would cheat, no in a baba heading. When you move us on Monsa, no matter this 2. You're yo, but I say for the correction, do me, no, we never would chief fee. No, I'm so some way to come one cassa. The more thing will be king crap and pin. We see, the ballot box will protect your ballot.
Sipeg or home
to vote. Then you pay out being to trust me. I'm a tamunko.
Yes,
I'm a cousin walk on me. You want to so good declare when the radio station on the women. Who boy agent, I would not have a say, Nasaka, doctor, and your 2 crap, make sure so best. And son will be about it. I'm a man 0. One vote to cry a county.
Medase pa kumasi queen. Medase. Now I'm patro 3 minutes. Me and corner. Me sorry so.
Mr. Ferris.
Yes, madam. Evening, madam.
Me patro, Miss Mediani say. Said the Amoka say NPC for an assay on NPC for a back and on. Missro police for now. Missro. And you know, said the young farm to be a nature. I'm not sure because the Ghana police did. Last year, I boy and said, oh, yeah, I'm not you.
No problem. I'm a security somebody, and no, and your crown was 17. Oh, dear. Menstru, they met me a culture and it's a menstru. Why? Now, Obi Ankotonaba, BBNC, police for now, police are there to work for everybody. Until there for now, no, let us go. Yeah, so you need choir, yes, you have a fast one. Yes, so the boy a ballot box home by. Until there for security, there, my ma, sir, I mean, like conversation and you too much out here. Why? But don't worry, cry, man, worry. Man, when I may add my about me Saturday, obey we need this time, obey we need big. Me, I'm so sure about this one. No, first one, no, I mean, yes, sure. So I say we wait there, me more because that's in some more cafe and home did in a term, umuchato soon, and no one can sign in and this for Rono, the home, I'm more Rono who feel you'll be a run with you on the terrain. You know, Osha, this time around, when you're more pastors on his corner than the first time. That is because I saw funny baby equity or godfathers in the ministry and they call indoctrinate or more church members are it me go fast as them by and now they have seen the man Baumia, they've seen the true Baumia. It's not I mean true. I promise you this election will be a solid one. Why? You mean true, medase. For me to me for be a bill, me the BCA or channel so your best saying yeah, copy say day ni bedu. Saturday there, me ko full page so. Na me so me ideas because I'll be very busy. Me ni Ghana there, but me very very busy because of Saturday. Sika semi, but still, Dr. Baumia will sail through. Don't worry, let them pay whoever they are paying. And I know say Nyankopon so be pay sika e de aboa Dr. Baumia. Na ono so etumi atu tokro kakra aba be de honi ni na. Nti no Saturday we de mesremo ya ton na number 3. O kan free sura 3. O kan free asia 3. Ono kwa na show say why ready say ne ya ba be ne pe na yesi on fa ni ministers mra obetumi ayi ni ministers ni na. Say nipa na ye twen obi a why ready obi owo pepa no obi owo nimde no obi owo sa ahobrase no se obetie ne man delegate and say enyo no nkwa na ekobu man no oso pese onu na ebu man ne bom nti mo fa appointments mbre no mo fa nkrofo a mo pese onu omo ye adwuma mbre no o pese wo ye inclusive o pese o kana ban ho enyo obi obeka cho se mo hia ni kurase ni wo mpabo a chiachia wo dem ye de ubu man there be said ya wutie biara prane sa na Baumi adol epewo sa mama yemfa de we nche yitrim na mama yenkodi papa we abro na Ghana hwere ade Nyankopon tina ni munchirawo na ochena so no nan bo pai mu a mama yenhia ha na yemfa nhyehyɛ so bio medamuni na ase asoboni yesi eniboni yefra anoboni yeyi ya no aduane di ye ho adansukuru mu kira ya tamfo ye katum eja wona omodwene ye ho bone dambo ne ewiri fire nye won chefa wona omopeye na monwe wonam wona omopeye moja no moja yeshua hamashe enti amen sama me da say ana me di besi onyame maye ochena why medamuni na ase bye bye TikTok for every day, Facebook, YouTube medamuni na ase why bye bye I love you ochena we will meet again bye